welcome back everyone to session number 44 of our Heart of Mora campaign. Before we get started with our session tonight, we'll do a quick little recap and then we will get into our game. So, as you guys had ventured through the Elven Ruins to find your way into the Wizard Tower in the middle of Fist Lake, where you found Claptus, and a battle broke out in which Usk was slain, and then reincarnated afterwards by Claptus in exchange for his freedom, after an exchange of information with Claptus, learning about the Hadrum and its tie to the essence of Kadal, and the location of which, and the requirement of both a gnome and a moon elf. Thus, as well, you reunited with Hannah, Timdel's mother, and eventually you guys left the tower, where Franzano and Faltrina stayed behind to work things out with one another after nearly going to blows over Gaius' betrayal in the middle of the fight against Usk, and seemingly the rest of you. Upon leaving, though, you guys ventured through the ruins again to the surface and began your trek through the swamp when you were surrounded. Well, actually, you caught them off guard, to be honest, and then you got into a bit of a fight with some of the creatures of the swamp, being some trolls and some of the large frog-like creatures that seem to have some sort of teleportation ability to them. Battered and beaten, you guys managed to slay them, and now stand in the swamp as it begins to become darker, maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock or so in the day, as the heat and the kind of like general buzzing of the insects and the splashing and sloshing of the creatures that are still abound in this swamp. You hear this kind of great bellow from beyond. It's kind of almost directionless and surrounding you in one way or another as you're kind of well-centered, half an hour deep on a good track. That's where we'll begin our session today.
First thing I want to do is give myself some healing.
Okay.
I can do that without you having to exhaust yourself. Thank you.
I think we have a moment before more of those beasts show up.
Anyone else?
Please.
Once for a short rest. That's okay?
That is all right.
Catch your breath and keep going.
I'm here to be had.
Can we make it to Swamp Town?
You're level 7?
Whisper, can you just do a circle around and make sure nothing's around?
I can do a quick search, yeah.
Thank you.
How much?
Perception check.
Yeah. Nope. Well, even on a 1, it's so. Well, it's 4 plus your level. It's plus 4 plus your level.
Okay.
Perception is
15.
3, so 17.
Okay, 17. She kind of flies up beyond the tree line. While you guys are doing a little bit of healing.
Anyone else?
I'm good.
You sure?
I'm good for now.
There's nothing in the immediate area. And she kind of pours down. But I do see some figures moving around, maybe a few hundred feet away.
Is there a path best followed right now, or to stay away from them?
Can try to see.
I guide us from above to avoid them.
I mean, if you guys want to trust her to find the path, it would be a survival check for Whisper.
Are you guys okay with that? Unless you guys have a better idea.
Just want to skip within the walls and the confines of Swamp Town. We can find them. On the plateau.
Hilarious. Not close.
No. Haven't we just entered Swamp Town?
We're
Or
half
the
an
swamp?
hour.
Yeah, you guys are maybe around where this kind of hill area is, perhaps, roughly. Like on the map, I guess.
A couple hours of travel through Swamp Left.
Depending on how you go.
Alright.
Again, it's a bit treacherous.
I have no lucky stuff.
That's your death lucky.
It's my one death lucky. Thank you.
I have one possible way of keeping us hidden for once if something comes close, but it's a gamble.
I have a means of halting any kind of group if we need to. If we need.
I mean, yeah, I can't do anything without a long rest, so I have no help right now.
Quickly. Let's press on.
No.
Take the lead.
We can't sleep.
Although, like, so Whisper's keeping watch for us,
Yeah.
but I'll still try and keep lead of the pack through the immediate
So-
dangers.
I'll get Whisper to just keep a circle around us, probably about 40 feet ahead, to kind of keep an eye on.
She's looking for specifically like creatures?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're trying to find the path?
Yeah.
Okay, so with Kushagra in the lead, I'll need a survival check for him and a perception check for Whisper. So you guys are making your way.
Ooh, yeah, that's a 20.
No, wait.
22?
Nice. Okay.
7. That's my
Ooh,
boy.
okay.
I'll do a lot better at it next level.
A lot better.
A lot.
Expertise. You're gonna go from 0 to hero.
No, like, I'm gonna take skilled. So I'm skilled
7.
in that. I have my proficiency, and then I can have a side eye.
We're already like, anyway.
Okay.
So,
So as you guys begin, Kushagra, you're feeling possibly rattled or anxious, one of the two. You are
The other way.
you're not looking at the path as carefully as you were the first trek after the battle, and in fact, it doesn't take more than 10 minutes of following along him before you see him kind of like looking one direction, two directions.
Kushagra, do you not know where we are?
Of course I know where we are. We're in the swamp, around Swamptown.
Oh, good. Oh.
I just don't know which direction we're supposed to be going.
You've gotten yourself turned around after the battle. You're not sure which direction you've been heading.
I think it's this way.
how deep are we in swamp?
At least to the knee. You're up to your waist for sure,
Can
though.
I see any
Possibly
kind of
higher.
mountaintops that I might be able to gauge off of my map? Or we might.
I mean, roll me a survival check. You're in the swamp still. You can have your map out, sure, but trying to locate yourself. Whisper seems to not. She's like, you guys are good for a minute. Like I'll let you know with that perception check
Okay.
when things start coming within like a certain amount of range.
Range enough for us to kind of veer off and.
Yeah, you'll get a warning. 14. I mean, you're like, I just see trees, swamp. You need more height advantage. You're too deep down to see over where there might be mountains and such. There's too much canopy. There's like a layer of mist that kind of covers through the swamp as well. Above the treetops, you might be able to see a little bit better to get a sense
Whisper,
of direction.
do you see the towards Swamptown at all?
22 perception. I'm just gonna keep that
23.
23.
23.
You could imagine.
Yeah.
You see these 52.
She
Well, not really.
does. Yes, I see a plateau. Some buildings.
Let's go that way then.
Which way is that way?
You see her kind of like flying in a circle above, and she starts to fly a certain direction, kind of like
Follow that dragon.
southwest-ish.
I knew it was this way. That's what I thought. The second choice.
Yeah, literally. It's like turn around.
I'm
that's what it is.
keeping an eye out for those frog fucks.
Okay.
That's what they're called in Monster Manual.
Frog Fox.
Yeah.
Fox?
Yeah. You never
It's
saw that?
FCHS.
Fox.
Frogs.
FHS.
Frogs.
Okay.
Oh, God.
We'll do another survival check for you, and with advantage because you're getting guided. This is more for the direct pathing. Like, yes, you can, as the crow flies, you can get there, but this is a swamp, so.
No way.
Advantage?
And roll me a perception check if you're looking for monsters as well.
That one's a 21.
Nat 20.
Okay, nice.
On the sparkly die. On the sparkly die.
Okay, so as you are
So that'll be like
Going along.
27.
Eventually, Kshagra, you find your footing atop of a decent path. Like, again, you guys have to wind your way around, like, large pools, some elevations in land, and, obscuring factors. But keeping a sharp eye, what was it, 20?
Nat 20, 27.
It's plenty. You do see the odd, shadowy figure in the distance, maybe 60, 90, 100 feet away at times. Like, they don't seem to be coming near, but they are around. And every now and then you hear this kind of like kind of echo through the swamp, as well as a few other, sound of nature, creatures skittering about. However,
Also, I'm not in the back.
I'm ready.
I'm in the middle.
Myself and guys.
I don't like this pause, Matt. I don't like it.
I'm
a little nervous right now.
I wish I rolled a nat 1.
Ooh.
No.
Maybe ignorance would be bliss in this situation.
as you're looking around, Davina specifically, you do notice that Hana is not around.
Oh. Oh no.
You killed your mom?
Oh my.
Just dip.
Do we have all our shit?
Check through your things?
Yeah.
I let you guys in.
Was she in the back?
I don't know. I thought she was with us. I mean, I'm also like up to here. I'm a little preoccupied right now.
I'm gonna move over and continue up in the mud.
How important is it to you that you had your mother with us?
Yeah.
I mean,
Roll me a
if
perception
she
check.
bolted, she didn't say anything. I didn't hear any.
I don't think she bolted.
She'd be stupid to bolt.
16.
So as you guys are kind of like, where'd she go, blah, blah, blah. Timdale, you start looking around. Maybe not frantically, but either way.
Yeah.
You hear this voice calling, Timdale! Help! Very faint, like behind from where you guys already had come from.
Okay, you guys go ahead. I'll get her.
No, I've already leapt off of Oof's shoulders at this point. Yeah.
I'm going to pop my
Super slowly.
pop my wings, and I'm gonna go flying and go get her.
Okay, so you just take off. As you're like,
And grab me out of the, and I was gonna be like, you know when you hold a baby and it's like,
are you picking up Timdale?
No,
No,
Okay.
I'm going.
Okay.
I'm flying out so that way they go ahead. I'm gonna fly back to
Okay.
try to find her.
Okay, so as Barrett takes off, rest of you guys.
I don't know. I don't. This is a bad idea. This is exactly what the stories of hags in the swamps you hear about. A loved one calling out. If it's Ursela.
Same.
Well,
You guys-
in Swamp Town, I
You
guess.
guys go ahead. I can get there faster than you guys could. Also, I'll meet. Whisper will keep guiding you guys.
Timdale, help! Like echoes beyond.
I'm already moving.
Yeah, you're not moving very slow,
I
very
know,
fast, but yeah.
it's for everyone's sake, I'm not.
I think I'm gonna go with Timdale.
Oh, you guys can go with who's good pizza now.
That's not a lot of backup there, Lush.
That's it. If we can juice, which you want to keep
I'm going. No, it's not that.
Who are you going with?
So
Elves?
you guys stay with the group. I can move more freely back to you guys and not worry about.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you.
If you flew off, you're flying off.
Okay, yeah.
So you're not talking to anyone right
I
now.
thought they
I'm
meant you.
staying in pace in step with
And
Timdale.
Kushagra is staying with Timdale, who's like slogging it backward.
And I'm like, we really shouldn't be going. Oh, well, it's no convincing.
And the rest of you guys
Sorry.
are pressing
No.
forward. Who's going to be leading the 4 of you guys.
I'll leave.
Okay.
Thanks, so.
We'll do a survival check for you, Usk. Barrett, we'll do a perception check. And Timdale and Kushaga, you guys are okay.
And
So you're just going to be behind it at the moment. Yeah.
So 20.
20. Okay. So you pick up right where the path left off, and you're like, okay, we're going. We'll meet you in Swamp Town, basically.
Find what my perception is now that I'm +6. So that's a.
Also, how high are you flying? Are you flying like ground level or like above?
Probably, but like not
10 feet, 20 feet, 30
probably
feet?
about 20 feet.
Okay,
So
so
that
kind
way
of
I can
around
see
the... All right, I gotcha. No
So I
problem.
rolled a 24.
Damn. Okay, so you just start flying through. It hadn't been super duper long time since like you guys lost track after the combat, maybe 10 minutes or so. So again, it's not that far behind. But you haul ass and kind of following the sounds like that are kind of sounding every few moments or so, like help, 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 help. You're able to follow it pretty closely, and you guys are hearing that as well as you're trudging through.
May I? Does it sound at all like the where she's calling for help from is changing direction, or does it all?
No, it seems pretty consistent. Yeah, yeah, it's not like around your mental being or anything like that. So as you're flying along, you hear this voice. Eventually, it does stop, and you're kind of like, okay, this has to be somewhere nearby. You know you're really close to this vicinity as well, like for sure. Roll me a quick perception check.
So 14.
Okay.
I bumped up my perception with skill and smart.
It's good for expertise.
It's my only good wisdom rolls.
I'm gonna take fade away. Next level. Fade away?
Almost. I like that one.
It's only for gnomes. As a reaction, I can go.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
All right, I just have to look up one or two things here right quick.
Intelligence by 1 and
Basically,
Resistance by 1.
Pretty sure.
Because don't throw one
Okay.
down. Right? Until it's already next one.
But I would already be done.
So with the 14, you see, as you're looking around, you see kind of behind one tree, just this arm reaching out, like this little tiny arm, like, yeah.
Come on, Yana.
I did for no reason.
Be about like 40 or 50 feet from where you are
Okay.
currently.
I'm gonna make my way down probably about 5-10 feet from where I seen the hand.
As you are,
Should freak out, man.
you see the arm just kind of like vanish for a moment, and you hear this kind of
Stories are true.
So you came to actually talk to me while I'm awake this time?
hold on. Must decide on a thing.
Oh, just kidding. It's just Yolana.
She was a hag the whole time!
Joke.
Actually, I call you my mom then.
For,
Mommy material for sure.
Tyndale.
You guys are probably about 5 minutes behind where he would be right now.
Tyndale, first hag.
He's flying. He's quite a bit faster. You guys are moving through difficult terrain.
But if we were swinging from the trees, on motion.
Really good with your shots.
It's all on you.
Oh, I'm expecting. You need a second one so that way.
Okay. So as this voice cackles surrounding you, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
Classic.
Oh shit.
I didn't call up.
That's a 12.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, my wisdoms are flat.
Not terrible. It's not terrible.
I think my highest is 16 total.
18? Worm Barrett. Worm Barrett. Worm Barrett.
I want to grow. I want to grow.
You'll be in his element.
So,
I picture the worm. What's the one with like the fuzzy hair? He's like, no, that's like a puppet.
Okay, I see.
I know.
I see. Okay, so essentially, your vision suddenly goes blank.
Am I still? I'm blind, but can I still hear? Can I still talk? Am I?
Give me a sec. So, as your vision goes blank for a moment, you feel this kind of like heat and fire surrounding you for a moment. For one thing, you are frightened
Damn, homie. That doesn't happen to you a lot.
as you see your family, your mother, both people of the carnival surrounding you. As they're walking, you see them one by one stepping across, where a figure moves behind them, and you see one of them reaching out to you. Make me another wisdom saving throw. You guys are
That is a 19.
Much better. First good wisdom save.
Yeah.
Good job.
Personal best.
Proud of you. Had to happen someday.
50% of the time, all the time.
okay. 19's good. Oh wait, yes. Yes. 19 is good. So as you come free of this, you are standing in the swamp again, surrounded by trees.
I'm very pissed off.
You hear this kind of stronger than I thought.
Well, come over here and I'll show you how strong I can be.
You guys would probably hear that from your position now.
I don't think he's talking to my mom.
Let's hurry up.
Okay.
Punch out.
Okay.
Carry me. I jump into her arms.
Really funny.
I'm going to pop Whisper from over there and re-pop her next to me.
I jump into your arms.
Barrett.
There's an issue that I need your help with, Whisper.
Okay. Yes. Anything.
Have you noticed these space out bite me and get me back into
Bite you?
something?
Anything? Yes.
Thank you.
It's gonna sting me.
Looks like goes onto your shoulder and is looking around.
We're booking it
We're running.
after we stand up.
Okay, if you guys are gonna run, roll me a athletics or acrobatics.
Why give them the option?
Well, one's a +1 for G, so.
I'm thinking like leaping from like thing to thing. Yeah.
Rock, I know. You can do it.
Why can I never find this spell?
Dirty 20.
Oh, it's right there. Okay, 16. Okay. Dirty 20?
Am I the dirty 20 myself?
We're a couple of dirty 20s running through a swamp.
You guys are making good time. So as the moments continue to pass, need Whisper to make me, as you hear this kind of like, ooh, a foul fiend, are you? So pitiful. Wisdom saving throw.
Stop it. Trying to hot.
There's a kind of hot girl around.
That is a 2.
Yeah, that's my boy. There we go.
That's
Like yeah.
Barrett's back. Equilibrium as
Yeah.
a bitch.
Why is he count?
She takes 7 points
Oh, this was Whisper?
of
I was -1 then.
Oh.
So it's a 1.
she takes 7 points of
Wait,
psychic damage. Is she alive?
7. She's still up.
Okay.
She has 9.
A creature lives!
Well, why
Still
don't
running.
you come and finish the job then instead of hiding?
What would you know? You're just a toad, aren't you?
I thought it was a worm.
Toadworm.
Toad worm, toad worm, toad worm, toad worm, toad worm.
I believe it's a
Wisdom saving
wisdom
throw.
saving throw. Yep.
No to all praise.
I'm not gonna look.
Don't look. Eh, it's not great.
It's 7.
It's a 7.
7. Okay.
It's a fail.
Yeah, you are turned into a small toad. As Whisper kind of do a quick just initiative roll for Whisper for me, because she's going to try and like bite you basically. Bite a toad. Make a toad.
+2, so 18.
Were you flying at the time?
She will get a chance to make an attack roll.
I thought you were flying, so you just turned into a toad. Like,
No, I landed when I was trying to get to
This guy.
little legs.
Okay, so she has a chance to attack. So roll me an attack roll.
Come on, hit Barrett. Hit Toad Barrett.
Oh no!
Toad bear. Toad bear. What is it?
+4.
Jean Bon from
Oh, so weird. I was just like a jump
I was about to say.
No.
What'd you get?
Oh.
7 will not hit, and she kind of like she just doesn't want to bite this toad creature. She's not sure what's going to happen. She hesitates. Need her to make another wisdom saving throw for me as well.
Fucking toad. Eat the toad.
It's a 12.
Okay, she takes 4 more points of psychic damage.
She's on now.
Oh, what an idiot's gonna.
Oh,
And she just pops.
that's more insulting than anything.
You guys would probably hear that voice.
I have a question.
Yes.
I set up a telepathic link with Barrett and Vignar
Okay.
before we set out for the ambush. So
Oh, you're fine. It's still hooked up. It was like an 8 hour.
3 hours. So that's why
You're still within.
okay.
It's only been about maybe an hour. Not even.
And
Not even.
I'm gonna send out a message and to both. Well, to Vignar first. It's broadcasting to everybody, but Vignar, something's wrong.
What's happened?
I hear battle up ahead. Barrett flew up, and would I have heard any of the cackling and the conversation, or just Barrett?
You've heard the last bit there when she yelled something about purple. So you basically just heard the very tip of Ursula's voice.
I've recognized it. Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard the cackle of the witch. I fear she has Barrett already.
What's us to do?
Well, come help us. We haven't found Yolanda yet.
Let's
Fine.
go
Tell the
on.
others.
What is it, Big Man? We have to go back.
Shit.
Why?
Barrett found the hag.
What?
God.
The last thing I want to see.
Okay.
So, as you guys
Do we have to?
are running, making good time,
We will turn around.
eventually you kind of come to this area where you
Think this
kind
will
of
come
think this is exactly where you should be. You look around, see no Barrett, no
from. Barrett,
no Hana.
Johanna?
Ursela.
You see a frog, yeah, just eating flies. Trying to.
That's normal for a swamp. Wait,
Oh, God.
It has horns.
wait. Can I
Horny toad.
It's red.
are toads indigenous to the swamp, or is it like a
You've
weird
seen
to see
toads
it?
before, yes.
I don't know,
Is it
it's like a
red?
crab.
Is it a horns?
Is it a horny toad?
What's the intelligence on a toad? Oh, on a toad.
Okay, not a
Now,
lot.
2, 3.
Not smart.
Not
enough
great.
to-
It's not great.
No, I was
The
more or less
learned
if it
toad.
had enough to kind of just jump over to one of your guys' feet.
Are you even so Barrett? You still have your con. You're still a toad.
I'm using its intelligence essentially.
Right, I know.
But if it
I
had-
guess you don't have. You're a toad.
Yeah.
you're doing
You don't have
you're doing
very
good.
In relation to a giant frog, the intelligence is 2 of a giant frog, so
Yeah.
1.
Smaller crowds.
Smaller brain.
Smaller brain.
So the same
Each
as
bug's
Mora.
equal.
Or possibly the same size.
So there's no answer?
You don't hear one from.
Dude.
Yeah, his intelligence wouldn't be high enough for anything to
Yeah.
come through
But you
Greater power.
Ursela doesn't
the surrounding voice.
he needs to be the creature that I have telepathic language with needs to be able to speak at least one language for it to work. So
Yeah.
that's out.
So no, you don't hear another voice from Ursela at the moment. As you guys are kind of like looking around.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. Thank you for coming. I'm just gonna look around, shall I? For Johanna, see if she's here.
Be careful, Ursela heard her voice.
I heard it too.
So yeah, I'm gonna start looking around.
Okay.
Like, are we back where we had the fight?
Not quite. Like maybe halfway. Approximate. Roll me a perception check. Sorry. You guys are both looking. Perception checks. Are you like standing and looking, or like searching?
I'm searching.
I'm searching.
Okay. Are you spreading out?
Yes.
Divide them up. Brilliant.
Nope.
26.
10. Not even that.
26. Damn. Yeah, you are not.
You in here? No.
No. Okay. Under a rock?
Yes.
No. Okay. You like
Word.
move a toad out of the
Word,
way.
is that you, Mom?
Is that you? No.
You stupid toad.
I can't find you,
26. Okay. Ushaga, you start like scanning around.
Cat scan.
Come on.
You find a pair of, like, you find your footprints from the path you guys took, and then you see the small footprints that you would recognize as either Timdale or Hana. You see them following along the path, and you see them drift in one direction before they disappear into like a puddle.
What?
I found some prints here. Looks like Johanna veered off this way, or another small creature.
It wasn't me, so let's go. And follow.
Check the other side of the puddle. See if I can pick up the tracks again.
You do.
See,
Should we be trying to sneakily move through here since we heard the hag, or should we?
I'm
You
worried.
guys are making your way back.
I'm worried.
Take a few
these
minutes.
Footprints are the work of that.
And who's leading survival?
You go, survivor boy.
Ursela, if you're still here,
19.
I'm willing
Nice.
to come.
You wanted a deal, right?
So you guys are like standing there at the tracks, basically.
Talking actually.
Hear nothing back.
I think I know it's
Hear a few things like that.
Bear red.
Why is it Coty following
It's a hot frog. Take bear. I don't think she's gonna come back. I think that she's got what she's looking for.
us? No,
We need a gnome to handle the dream.
we need to know. She needed a gnome. And Clap just was mean to me when I said that she didn't have one. He was like, you thought like, what, you think that because she doesn't have a gnome? And I was like,
I think that we need to be on the hunt for Yella. We need to get her back.
we
We need to stop.
just need to stop Ursela from getting to that gym.
I still have a link. I still have a link up with Bear or Ignore. I'll let him know where we're going, but we should hurry.
Agreed.
Quickly, follow me.
Yep.
Leap over the pool of water. Head out into the swamp.
I tried to leap too, but then I
Okay.
land in the middle. And then I
As you do, it's actually incredibly deep, and you are. You just hear this like.
Splash. Tim.
You see this like mat of green hair just like floating.
Reach in. Pull you out.
As you do, roll me a strength check.
Me?
Yep.
Oh. General strength check.
General strength check.
What's general strength?
General strength.
Okay.
18.
Wow.
Strong.
So you rolled really well.
Donkey
anyways.
boy.
So as you're like,
Small Tim.
and you're
Small too.
pulling yourself out, basically like just two of basically your legs essentially are still, and you feel this kind of like, as something seems to grab onto your leg. Like, oh my god, you feel the pressure of something
Tindo, what's in your bag? You've got
so hard.
Don't escalate it. Wait.
All right, fine, let go.
Let you sing.
Okay. I got you.
Who tried to help me?
So you take 5 points of slashing damage as you do rip her free, but it like tears portion of her skin off as you do pull her out.
Okay, Tim has seen better days, but she looks really cool though.
And then you see this like vine like tentacle coming up out of the ground for or out of the pool for a second before it kind of like reaches towards you.
Throwing Tindo backwards.
Okay, if you're doing that, roll me a dexterity saving throw, Kushagra.
I'm doing a dex save.
Yep.
Good at those.
Yeah, it happens to be the case. Still need to roll though.
22.
You see this vine like whip out. You kick it off the side and kind of throw Timdale out of the way while getting back yourself. It's kind of, and then straight into the pool again.
Good. Okay. Cool. Swamp vines.
Did look like a vine, yeah.
What?
Let's keep moving, Timdale. We don't have time to investigate. Let's
Okay.
Mentally let Vikar know.
Fucking Jumanji in here.
You know when all the vines come out of the fireplace and shit?
Oh, totally, yeah.
The big jungle flowers?
I'm guessing
I love it.
you said veered off the path.
I do.
I'm guessing it was east towards the place that we.
I mean, I guess you would have a pretty good
I know
sense.
the
You
line
would be
we were
heading
heading back
westward in this particular case.
Okay.
You're heading westward right now. As you are pulling this out and you kind of like kick yourself back a little bit, and you guys are about to get stepped up, you hear this kind of like,
Poor little kitty.
roll me a wisdom saving throw. It's you. I mean, you can hear that too.
I can hear it. I'm not throwing though, am I?
Why are we here? Why are we here?
I want to go home. I really want to go home.
You're a lizard folk. You should
You're
love it
literally
here.
from
I
the
hate
swamp.
this swamp.
It's not like
Oh,
home.
Lord of the swamp.
Yeah, we have plans for you.
So,
Okay, I know that definitely fails. You take 8 points of psychic damage.
mind daggers. I thought I was the only one.
You'll never escape my swamp.
It's 8, right?
8, yeah.
Where are you? Come out!
We know she's not that far away.
Actually, roll me a perception check. Both of you guys.
I'm going to go back for fucking nowhere.
You're from.
1.
Well,
Wow.
good though, but because
Not
he
even
has
that
to
yet.
know you and
True.
he's-
Hey,
Not really.
and she's not
20.
ahead.
20. Okay.
Yeah, mine's
The 20, I would say you see maybe about 60 feet away or so in the direction that you guys are currently heading, off to the side of a path. Not that there is a path,
Sure,
but line of sight. Yeah, exactly. You do see like this kind of shadowy figure for a moment before it kind of like dips behind another tree and then vanishes.
Through those trees. Get your head in the game here. Come on, Sword!
Okay, let's go. I need to let Vignar know. Vignar, we've gone west. We're on the trail of Ursela. She's got Johanna and maybe Barrett. We can't find him. We don't know.
Okay.
We're going back. We're going home. They're lost in the swamp.
He said everything's okay.
You guys, as you guys are running, you would hear this kind of like fairly close to where you guys are, maybe 60 feet away. You hear the kind of like heavy footsteps through the swamp.
I haven't been able to resurrect her.
There's one behind us. You guys are keeping moving.
How close is it, guys?
I can't see it. Actually, can you?
Let's keep it.
No, it's too.
Perception check.
Perception.
Oh. Like 20 from earlier or something like that?
The current new thing.
Carry over.
16?
So you're looking back and you recognize where the sound is at least bare minimum coming for. And like through the shadows, through the kind of mist and fog, as the light from the day is getting darker and darker by the moment, you do see this kind of like maybe 60 to 80 feet away from you guys heading your direction. Big troll-like figure. See it kind of like push a huge branch of a tree like moving towards you guys as fast as it can.
Just one?
Which one?
I think we should try to stealth.
No, it's coming for us.
Ugh.
How far away is it?
Like 60 to 80 feet.
Can I turn around and guiding bolt it?
If you can get a good line on it, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a saving thing for the creatures, so if you wanted to wait for it to see it again, you lost sight of it for a sec,
Okay, I'm gonna
and
wait
then it's
for
like,
it. Yeah.
and then you want to wait.
I'm
are you guys
holding
stopping?
guiding bolt until I can
No, I'll keep walking, but
Okay, so you guys are going to keep moving and like look behind you? Is that
Yeah.
what's
I'm just,
happening?
like-
basically spanning, but keeping them.
Okay, and
Not just going.
you're just leading forth. Okay. Yeah, guys is going to throw something if you're going to throw something, that's for sure.
Yep.
So if you're waiting for the moment, this creature kind of immediately, after you guys wait, going, kind of like pushes through maybe about 30 feet away from you before you release your spell. So roll me an attack roll. Fails his save. Tell you that for free. Yeah, it's for sure.
16?
No,
Damage?
he was saving against
He's
you.
saving.
If you don't let him
He
go.
also guiding bolt.
Oh, you did guiding bolt. I'm thinking Sacred Flame.
He
Yeah.
also said out loud, you roll an attack roll, so I understand why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was rolling for those two.
So if he
And
fails, then you roll it.
in my brain, I was thinking Sacred
Okay.
Flame for some reason. I don't even think you have that.
So,
Gaius.
There's a
Roll.
lot of confusion.
16 does hit, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
they're all-
18 to hit for Gaius. That's good.
Fuck yeah.
3 bolt.
no.
Firebolt? No, it's
7.
one bolt. It just does more damage.
Oh,
7?
I thought it was like a fire.
As he kind of
It's not like
You
last.
see Gaius turn around and fire 2 firebolt. Well, I guess it is one that does more damage. And splashes into the creature.
13 was a hit.
Misses. Damage was 10? Or 7.
7.
Yeah, I gotcha. It's
I
does not kill it. We'll be able to engage you guys in a second. Vignar, are you continuing to move?
You have advantage though. Depending on when she
This
hit
shit.
it, right? Depending
Oh,
on when she hit it, you would have advantage.
was at 30 feet.
The next attack means it.
I'll allow.
You say he did.
Yeah, I'll allow.
that would make it a 19.
Hits. Roll me damage.
Yeah. Good call. Good call.
Vignar, you hear the kind of like
16 fire damage.
Not to
16?
be that bitch, but
16?
16.
Nice. Nicely done. It's still live, but that did hurt. It's not the right card. There we go.
I
Okay.
know. Sorry, Judge.
As you guys turn,
Your turn, Chrono Trigger.
I mean, it's only you guys versus creature right now, so we're just going to go in rounds, but you'll have a moment to, like, if you wanted to make an attack before this creature goes, if you want to, Vignar.
I want to see so.
One problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Not the croaky.
toss a javelin at it. How close is it?
Like, it's getting closer and closer, so you can wait for it to be in range.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to be like
No problem.
30.
So it's like, you throw, roll me attack roll.
Yeah,
It's getting weird.
Here's some stuff.
yeah.
Not the
Party split.
Use all your stuff. No.
I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do today, so.
That's what I need. That's why you're the shit. Well, no, not my shit. You're
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's 20.
Yeah.
Damn!
My boy.
See the like streak of like necrotic.
Does the dragon wings come out of it or some shit?
That's not the sound of dragons.
That's great.
You throw the javelin and it
It just
turns
gets-
into a dragon.
Oh, and the big mouth comes. It comes forward.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
What was yours? Wait.
No.
Oh!
That's it. Alright,
All right, roll me damage.
so
Remember, max 1 dice.
Max 1 necrotic, so
Okay.
there's
6 necrotic.
So
And if I get through.
plus another 2 necrotic. And 8 piercing.
you already include your 6 max?
What's
Yes.
the plus 2 extra necrotic?
That was the other necrotic. And I get the no, one of them was just max. Never mind. Sorry.
Yes.
What was the other damage?
8 piercing.
8?
Yes.
You roll a 2.
Oh, 8
Plus your strength,
plus all this.
so plus 5.
So 2
Or plus 4, rather.
plus 7. So
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
And you want to max your piercing or necrotic?
Well, both are d6s.
Yeah.
So that will particularly. So you're getting 4d6 to roll.
Yeah.
One of them is maxed, so you're only rolling 3d6 and adding plus 4 to that. Does that make sense?
No.
So you're only adding your strength
Yes.
to the actual
Okay,
damage,
okay.
and then otherwise it's normally 2d6, 1d6 for necrotic, which is just flat, and then it's 1d6 plus your strength for otherwise. So right now you just need to roll 3 and then add 6 to that.
Okay.
One of those d6s is necrotic, but so it's technically 2d6 necrotic, 2d6
Yeah.
piercing.
That's what we'll do.
Let me see.
Do that first.
3 and it's another 10 piercing.
Okay, so 6 plus 10.
Yep.
Nice. And one more d6 for the necrotic.
One more necrotic.
One more. Okay, cool. So
Yes.
18 points, or 17 points of damage, rather.
And
Uh,
then
a decent amount. Hold on a second.
the bonus action recall.
Does it turn around or does it like fly
It's just
backwards?
instantly back.
7, 48.
Not like a
Subtract damage. It'll be at least another round. Who is in the back? I guess Davina would have been. Is that correct?
Extra.
Her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Myself and probably Gaius.
So Davina, Gaius, Lucian,
Guys.
Ignar.
18 on hit.
Throw it back.
Hits. Damage.
4 necrotic and 8 pierce.
Nice.
Sexy.
You just. That's cool.
Zeus and that shit.
But with Davina in the back, it's going to get close enough to make an attack towards you. So it gets a couple of attacks. It gets more than a couple. Actually. So,
Yeah.
Then the
Knocked.
Yeah.
I know how this is.
So 17 on the first.
Nope.
Okay. And like a 10 on the second attack. And a 9 on the third one. That was some bad rolls. You're good. I just kind of goes to chomp away at you, and you're just right in front of your face. You like smell and feel the hot breath from it, and like the stench. It's
Gag a little.
At least she's like close.
I don't.
so that you guys are. Yeah, we'll keep going with this because it's only a matter of seconds, and you guys are on a path right now. Actually, we'll cut back to you for a second
Oh, no.
because you guys are getting fucked with as well.
Fade to black.
So last you saw, yeah,
I saw her.
Yeah, let's go.
going towards her. She can. As you guys continue on, are you following the tracks?
Yes.
Okay.
So we shouldn't be following her. She's illusory. We should be following these tracks that we see in the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, like if the tracks go directly straight, she would have been like off to the side.
Let's follow Yolana's tracks.
Okay, so you guys continue on. You hear, it's kind of like,
Fools! Oh, what color is green, anyways?
roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna like look around the swamp like.
Yeah,
She doesn't like purple. She doesn't like
Yeah,
green.
yeah.
gotta think about color today, I guess.
Wisdom saving throw?
Suspicious mockery. Oh.
Yeah, you take 9 points of psychic damage. That insult hurt a lot.
How much does hair dye costs? Wait,
Oh,
is your hair naturally green?
no, it's not. It's blonde.
That's funny.
I don't know, Tyndale, if we can do this on our own.
Where?
We're going west.
Okay.
We're going-
Okay.
We're going that way.
Never eat
that's
shredded wheat.
So if I did,
That's what you meant.
that would be.
No, well, I had to do never eat soggy wheat.
Oh, it's always shredded wheat.
Doesn't matter.
Shredded wheat.
Okay, that's west.
So we'll cut back to you guys while that's happening. As you're continuing on, you take a bit of psychic damage. So we'll cut back to this fight. So you guys get around before the troll goes again. And if you can slay it, it won't attack you again, basically. Oh, yeah, Gaius is also going to do a thing.
Oh, good for guys.
Yeah, he's kind of running low on spell slots, so he's just going to do some firebolt. Or a firebolt, rather. Not as good of a roll. He is close enough where he'll move in and try and make a slash attack, though, with his second attack. Poop. Poop, poop. No effect.
I will do the same. And then, fine, yeah, guys.
It's like kind of go on either side of this troll as Davina's kind of in the middle, like dodging. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna.
It's like right in your face. Go for it. Roll.
Yeah. You go first. I'm trying to.
Green flame blade.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
Yes, hits.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's close by.
That is max damage.
Damn.
Max damage. So dagger. So that's 9 plus
Ah.
d8.
Dagger.
Plus another 4 fire. So 9 slashing, 4 fire.
Gotcha.
And then I'll hit him again with the dagger.
Okay. Attack roll.
That is a 21.
21 hits.
That's another max damage, 9 damage.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Maximum damage.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, dude.
18.
Good hits.
16.
Good damage.
70.
Can you spare one of those hits for the little frog next to you?
Some good flies.
Okay, it's still on its feet after that.
Are we near the frog?
I'm going to bait it.
Oh, yeah.
Bane? Okay.
He's just on his own.
Yeah.
It's cocked. That's a nat 20 on the save. He don't give a fuck. Big.
Hugging javelins.
Okay.
Get,
Going for the same thing,
13
basically.
to hit. Yeah.
Attack, bonus action attack.
Yeah.
13 misses, unfortunately, for the first one.
Bonus action.
Ooh, it's a lovely little rolling thing.
20.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
20, yes.
20 something, yes.
Oh, nice.
4 necrotic and 15?
13.
13.
You're not raging.
4 necrotic,
Yes.
13.
13.
No, you're not raging.
Yes, 13 pierce.
That takes it down.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, guys.
Tries to pull like the javelin out. He just kind of like bonus action. Sweet. As it drops into the swamp.
Can I try to dissect it?
No.
You guys want to take the time?
I do.
All right. Well, if you're staying behind for, I can remain with Davina if you want to continue forward.
Continue with.
I will watch your back.
No. Can't split the party anymore.
It'll be fun.
Okay. So yeah, she's staying back. You guys can go for or not. It's up to you. It will take about 5 minutes at least to like dissect the troll, find its heart.
Let's get crazy.
Okay. You will by the end of it definitely find that troll heart.
Nice.
We'll get to that though.
Oh my god.
Yep, you guys are really split right now. Hold on.
Two.
You know that song? 2 2
Was that not,
2 2 2.
I was gonna say, was that not just his novel?
So as you guys are continuing on, back to you guys, as you're trudging on this path, you hear a voice again. Tyndale! Tyndale, help! I'm up here! Up ahead,
Or is this-
like straight ahead. Yeah, you guys both hear it, yeah.
What do you think?
I can't believe anything anymore.
At this point, I'm surprised that your mother would cry for you for help.
Yeah. But I'm the only thing she's got out here right now, so if she wants to live, then she thinks that I'm her only chance of doing it, so I wouldn't be surprised if she calls out for me. Maybe not with so much emotion.
Alright. Let's go find out if it's a hag or not.
Well, I think we're doing 2 eggs right now.
Oh, that stings worse than the psychic daggers. All right, let's go.
As you guys are about to kind of step forward, you hear this kind of like,
Oh no, it's too late for that. Aren't you getting just a wee bit tired?
Shit. No, Dad has to run out of magic soon.
Oh, she doesn't.
But
yeah, there's...
I don't know how magic works. A rogue.
It's one of those things you don't even get a save
Yeah,
against.
it's
Actually.
It's just our HP. You need to roll a certain number.
It's 41. Okay, so the total is 41
Right.
HP. What's your guys' current HP at?
31. Sounds like.
45.
Okay, so it'll all just go on to Tim as she kind of like, ooh.
Yeah, I heard her. Is she on solid ground?
Yeah, solid enough, yeah.
Okay. Where did that where did that sound come from? The casting or the
More or less straight ahead as well. Same path you've kind of been heading.
I bet I didn't see anything.
Not yet. Actually, roll me a perception check. Okay.
Whoops!
So close. It was so close.
That was
Just
so
good. It was like
weird.
it wanted to be a 2.
It was like there was like a magnet bottom on the bottom, or like it was
Promise.
like
Jumanji!
That was really weird.
It was a Jumanji moment for sure.
Totally, yeah.
In hardcore.
Yeah.
Perception is a 24.
See, maybe 50, 60 feet or so down the path, you see this kind of like cloaked figure behind a tree, and you just see her arm like stretched out for a moment, and she kind of, as you kind of catch eyes for a moment, dips back behind the tree. Bolting?
Bolting as fast as I can towards that tree.
Okay.
Full feline agility, bonus action dash. I don't think I need any feline agility.
Okay. Yeah, you are super duper fast. Yeah, you're very fast.
Like I'm around.
I'll say for the sake of this, roll me. Yeah, we'll just do an initiative check. Or dexterity check, rather.
Dexterity check? So it's not an initiative? What is it?
It's, I mean, they're both the same stat, but it's,
Well, one I get a +5 to. I guess I got a +5 to both.
yeah, if the plus isn't going to be different for you, we're just going to call it a dex check, because it's kind of a weird scenario, but
14.
okay. So as you just like hunker down and take off towards it, you're like running across small bits of water without actually sinking it all into them. You're running so fast. You come up to the edge of the tree as she is pulling back around, and you are within 5 feet of Ursela. So you kind of
Psychic dagger to the brain. How do you like it?
roll me a attack roll.
Yeah.
Get her, bitch.
Shadow in melee combat?
Oh yeah.
I know, it happens.
If he can hit, he'll break the concentration.
Well, he can't. She can
Well, I
say
guess you could say it.
to put her chance. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Roll me an attack roll.
It's better than being a frog for an hour.
It's 18 to hit.
Just hits as you do. This illusion disappears.
Shit.
I concur.
Sorry.
Shit.
Cute though. As you look back like 60 feet, you see Timdale's body just getting dragged towards a pond by several small.
I can bonus action dash back.
Yeah. 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 So this all happens really fast. You basically like kickflip off the side of the tree as you turn around and kind of like your claws like scrape across it before you and like launch yourself you basically are flying through the air for like a good 20 feet before you kind of as like the edge of Tyndale's just getting dragged in. Her legs haven't actually met it yet. You see two long vines just like pulling it towards.
We were like right by it, so.
You haven't moved too far, but you had been moving, so it's a different one, or well, different area rather. What do you want to do? You get there in time.
I mean, I don't have an action, so can I?
You basically just make it there, yeah.
Make it there.
And she's kind of like getting pulled in. Might wake you up, but it's not doing damage yet, so.
When do I wake up?
I guess let's do an initiative for this this second. Just against this creature, basically. Yeah,
At
swamp
this
stuff.
point, we've already kind of done things on certain orders, which is assigned initiative.
It depends on what happens next. You could free her like immediately.
Do you want me to roll 2?
Well, you haven't taken it. You're just sleeping still.
I do.
I hate this
Now you're
11.
okay. Total. Really? Damn.
6.
So as you get there and you kind of like reach down towards her as she kind of just getting pulled under the water, so she completely disappears. Her head. Whoop.
Oh, I saw this in The Princess Bride. I know what to do. Grab fine. Dive in.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen The Princess Bride?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do this moment. But I don't have.
That was saying.
Yeah, no, that's all it's doing on its turn. So it's a new round basically. If like we're doing it in turn like that. So you have like as your action, you could grab some kind of something.
Are there any vines around me? Like hanging vines?
Me too. I wanted to have it happen to me.
For sure. You have to like peel one off a tree and kind of.
Okay.
Okay.
Tim has a crush.
You're diving in.
Yep.
Okay.
Full on dive.
You dive in. It is so murky underneath that you can't see anything, but you can feel. So roll me a perception check.
It was
Just diving down as quickly as like.
That was risky.
Like I want to kind of bump into.
Yeah, it's not a huge pond. It's like small, as in like it really just goes down basically.
What kind of check did you say?
I don't remember.
I think it's
Perception. Yes. As you can't see anything, so you're just kind of.
feeling.
Yeah. I got you, Tim. Go.
24.
Man. So as you're going down, you go down probably about 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 10 feet, and you're like, whoa, this is deep. Before your arm, like you're hitting wall basically for the most part before you realize that you're like underneath stuff right now, and you're waiting around before you kind of reach out instinctively and you grab what feels like Tyndale's clothing and her leg of some kind, perhaps maybe her arm.
I got it.
So you have her hold. For the sake of it, you are going to take damage at this point.
You just pull it a different way.
Why'd you get here? Oh, I'm sorry, I was stone.
Hardworking Harry, what were you doing in this swamp?
Okay, so it's like a 19.
You guys.
19 to hit, but you're unconscious, so you can't like shield it. Then you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you are squeezed, but like you kind of feel this breath come out of you as you were unconscious, sleeping, and now you are underwater. So you have like a moment. You don't have much air in your lungs right now. You are playing tug of war.
Yeah.
You're gonna try and pull up to the surface, or just pull away. How do you want to do this?
Wait, so is he actually?
You can feel
He does have
something
the-
on your like waist, and then something pulling one of your arms as well,
Wow, is it
like a furry hand. Yeah.
Wet fur.
Is it wet fur? Yeah. If it's wet fur, then I'm gonna like squeeze it a few times.
I'll pump it like a heartbeat.
Okay.
Signal.
Are we-
Of trust.
Communicating.
Symbol of trust. Is that you?
Then
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna. Well, I'm not gonna pull at his arm.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry,
signaling him.
Yeah,
You
so
gotta
that's what
have
you're
it.
gonna do?
Pull her away.
And you're gonna pull. Okay. Roll me a strength check. Just gonna do a contest here.
Oh, I could.
Can you do stuff?
I can.
Yeah, you're
I
conscious.
got none of my stuff with this.
Can I? He has one hand, but is my other hand free? Can I feel whatever's on me?
Oh yeah.
Like if I grab this what's
Yeah.
on me, can I shocking grasp this
Sure.
without hurting myself?
Yeah, we'll see. you're in water, but we're doing fantasy rules to some degree. You guys might potentially be vulnerable to electricity when you're in water, something like that, but
Let's do it.
like lightning and water, you're gonna take fire underwater. You're gonna have a bit of an advantage, Yeah, there is a little bit of that. 10. Actually, this thing is pretty low.
Squeeze him to squeeze it
10 does miss though, unfortunately.
Squeeze.
How'd you like?
Well, then I'm pulling.
Okay.
Don't pull me. Oh, 5.
Total? Oh, strength. Yes.
Yeah, I can't add my
Yeah, you guys are just pulling. So you're pulling. She does not come free.
The body.
I gotta look up suffocating. Because that's kind of where you're at right now.
But, so that's why when I'm squeezing on Sharder's arm, I'm gonna hold tight on his arm. Like I'm squeezing on his arm, essentially. So when I stop.
Number of minutes. Yeah, sorry.
That's the worst. I'm just watching this second time.
We could die right now.
You got a mind. You're good.
It don't matter.
Okay, you can survive a number of rounds equal to your Constitution modifier.
I was like, come on.
I'm a no.
Then didn't answer the question.
2.
We both got 2.
So you can. So that was 1 round. And you. So you have 2. Yeah, you have 1 more round to get above the surface before you are out of. You will drop to 0 basically and be unconscious.
Oh. No wait, knows where we are. I can send him a message. We're in the puddle in the swamp. You can find it because it's in the swamp.
But you see all
You guys are running back.
bubbles coming out of it.
That's a puddle. What?
It's the
We're gonna stay on that for the moment because you guys are just following back, and it'll take minutes.
Yeah, we're good.
Let's build tension.
Yeah, don't.
Okay.
I don't want to die yet.
Okay.
I'm not ready.
All right.
Because that's
a good
a
moment to-
possibility where we're at right now.
Okay. So you guys are running. You're finding the path very well, actually, but it's taking you guys minutes. Let's see if there's another troll nearby.
Don't.
So as you guys are going, you do hear this kind of ambient cackling from beyond, kind of.
What, you don't listen to 24-hour YouTube videos of ambient cackling?
I did not.
How do you think I get in mood over here? This was my day. This was the whole day. So good, my
favorite
dude. I love the part. I love that part.
Michael Jackson.
It goes really well to Billie Jean in the background. You're like, the dance
Hey, we're
moves.
drowning over here.
They just line up.
Drowning over here.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm still casting over here.
Nothing happens. They're running back still. Yep. You and Gaius, however.
Oh, that's right. We're split that way.
We're split 4 ways.
You hear this kind of like this big fucking huge toad, giant, kind of just
Oh, God.
as you're midway through the process right now. You see guys kind of Davina, you might want to hurry up here.
We got.
I'm sorry. Fuck.
Okay, he's gonna try and. Yeah, he's just gonna do a firebolt and see how that goes.
Don't kill my deer.
Okay, I think that hits. Yeah, giant frog. Oh, definitely. Oh, these have no hit points. But
guys. My boy.
9, 17, 15. You see it kind of. It's gonna try and eat guys.
How big was this toad?
Natural 1.
Good.
As it opens up its mouth, he just
It's a giant toad. I think
stabs
it's
the sword into its face. And it's gonna.
It's a two.
No, yeah, it had 1 hit point, so I'm just gonna give it to him. He rolled to hit. It's fine. Yep.
I'm going faster.
That's 1 problem down.
Okay. Do I have it?
No, it takes 1. It's only been a couple
5
minutes. Yeah,
Okay. Second that's done.
you're halfway through.
Okay.
So, as you guys are under the water in this murky, you can't really see anything. You can just feel things. What do you guys want to do?
Is there an order to our actions?
Nope. You guys are gonna go first, and then the creature's gonna go.
Anything you can do to table talk wise? Get us out of here last.
Oh shit! I don't have any second level spell slots.
You need verbal components. That was your shocking grasp. You have no
it's not-
air
it's
left.
also not-
You're suffocating.
No, I was gonna cast Vortex Warp and warp the thing that's grabbing me.
The shocking grasp has verbal component.
I can check right.
I don't have any second level spells.
Oh, so it moot point.
It's
Gotcha.
verbal.
Moot point.
Verbal and Smack. I can't
Yeah.
cast them.
Yeah, that was your one spell.
What are you talking about?
You
Underwater, you use your air to cast a spell. So
Oh, also, it doesn't.
Shot grasp is a cantrip, and what she wants to do is
It's not shocking grasp. So
Yeah, no, I'm saying from the round before. That's
Right.
why you have no air.
It's
so can I? Right? Can I contest the grapple?
Yeah. Do you want to try and escape?
You got this.
Either acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, good. I have +0.
Can you flash
Okay.
and use yourself?
Yes, I can.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's just a straight check for this one. Okay.
Acrobatics or athletics? Okay, go +1.
Oh, actually, for this particular thing, it is a strength check. I was doing it right before. So yeah,
So
just a strength check.
0.
So you can't
Particular
do much.
thing.
I can. It's a strength check. Ability checks. I can. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sweet. Not just skill check.
Yeah. So attempt to escape by using their action and succeeding on a blank strength
Use your
check.
Big brain.
DC blank strength check.
Brain. Nerd strength. Hit him with your big words, Tim. Roll.
So it is your action.
I don't see anything else that I can do. Oh yeah, I'll add Flash of Genius, I guess. I mean, no, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna add Flash of Genius. I mean, we're just gonna go with 5.
Okay, so you're just like
Feel the
you're feeling the struggle and like the grip.
Oh wait,
Getting
no,
looser.
shit, you should have gone first because I saved my flash to give it to you, but I'm going to go unconscious. So.
You can still give it. It's all happening
Yeah,
around the
okay.
same time right now.
I gotta take that Tim out of this.
Yeah, like you can feel my like.
The grip is waning. No.
Weakening, getting softer.
Okay. Oh, I ordered my action.
Fully comprehend the weight of the
This
situation.
one accidentally.
It's pretty fucking dire
It's
at the
fucking
moment.
dire, man.
It's real deep.
Oh, last one.
yeah. I'll wake up everybody in bed.
Yeah, I have to use my action to
Wake up in the swamp where nobody
try
runs
and
you.
break her free.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
You can do it. Pick the right dice. No pressure.
Oh, there it is.
Lucky. You got lucky.
No, he doesn't.
Your bodies have to.
We're so tense.
He's got the one. He's got his reserve. Like, he's got the one.
I need it. Oh, I need it.
Shogger, I can bring you back if you die as well.
We're gonna go back.
You-
Two of us.
Fine.
They're minutes away, plural. Revivify only works if they've been dead for a minute.
Well, I have gentle repose, so.
So this will look good while I'm dead. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Honestly, something worth
This
it.
is pretty important.
I'm using my last lucky. If I fail this, just die.
Yeah, you go on death saves after this. Oh my god! That went on a journey,
What
man.
happened?
It was like 19, 13, 1.
I rolled a 6, Matt. I rolled a 6.
A 9.
But you get to take the highest
His
one.
name was Robert Paulson.
With lucky, you get to take whatever one you choose.
Yeah, I'll take the 9 over the 1.
Okay, so then it's actually not a 9. It's a 12.
Does not succeed.
No, I don't have a +4.
As you are trying with all your might, so it does squeeze you. So you take, well, I guess I could roll a crit.
Oh, good.
So you're on death
Where
saves.
they are. They're fucking gone. They're gone.
Okay.
We're both on death. Are we not both on death saves?
No, he's got air.
You
can hold your breath
stop
for
relax.
like a minute. But if you do a spell when you're underwater, yeah.
Okay, so okay, if I'm gonna be completely honest, if I had known that the spell would have taken, I wouldn't have done it. But
Well, you would have been
We are.
squeezed.
I would-
Because like it's
I
not like
know,
you were
but-
ready to hold your breath when you went under.
no, 1,010%. But I wouldn't have wasted if I had 2 rounds. I wouldn't have wasted my.
You
first
basically
round of the spell.
like
That's all.
if you didn't use it on round 1, you wouldn't have had it. Basically.
Use what? On shocking grass?
Your spell.
I wouldn't have used a spell at all. I would have contested the check both times. But that's fine. We're good.
Okay. So you guys are continuing to run back. Roll me a survival check, Usk.
Yes. Oh no.
Fine reminder.
What a cunt.
That's an 8.
I'm not
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Come to an area,
Oh,
and you like where you guys know the path that you walked, and you kind of look around, and you're like, okay, I don't see Kshagra, I don't see Barrett, I don't see tracks, I don't see anything.
I'm still conscious.
Yep.
I'm underwater.
What?
I'm underwater. Tim fell in. I have to go after it. We're not gonna make it.
No. Where?
West of the path.
Oh,
I don't know. Like there's nothing.
oh my god.
You know that you were at least running north.
Yolana's tracks.
I will
That's what
cast
That's what I got.
haste on taking.
Okay.
Okay. Just gotta follow Yona's. Do I see Yolana's tracks? Joanna?
Are you just running?
Yeah.
You know
Your
tracks.
speed is doubled. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Okay, so you
Looking.
cast haste on Vignar, and you start running left
Just start looking.
or west rather.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception.
You guys will have a round in between this. But that's some speed. That's some speed.
Okay. You want to see some real speed?
Okay. Good to know.
Start running
That'll
on
come up in a
logs and
second.
Shit.
Yeah, there's like this wake of water as you
Oh, I like that. Like those water lizards.
like yeah, but he's powering through it like a motorboat like
That's so cool. Like it's like
So,
Moses, part of the
Kshagra, you have an action. What do you want to do?
Let's have one more action.
It's another round.
Oh my god. Yeah, I could rock.
You're unconscious. Yeah, you feel the grip just gone. You're holding like her arm still,
holding
but
them, but I'm gonna. I'm doubling down. I need to get her free.
okay. Strength check.
What do you do?
Not the Superman guy?
No, you're right. Superman dies.
You get the extra action to use.
Oh, fuck off!
It was literally right next to
It was
it.
right next to it. It's an 8.
Okay.
Should not be a super.
Does not.
Shit.
You feel this kind of like crunching around.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna come up like this if I'm alive.
Stranger Things.
Oh my god, you just crit him.
No. I'm rolling your death saves too, and it's attacking you while you're unconscious. So there's like a lot of. You could.
So I am.
If you fret, that's.
But if he, I would put it.
Still has to hit, though.
But a hit is a fail, right?
Well, hit. Yes, it's a failed death save.
And then
yeah.
I have
and
to-
if they crit, it's 2 death saves. But if they miss, they miss.
But what I'm saying is like if he hit me, so I have a fail right away. We know that,
Potentially 2 right now.
and potentially 2. That's what I mean.
Does a 15 hit?
No. I have my enhanced defense on right now.
Like I know the first attack hit, that was just a good roll, but the second one was
No.
While you're unconscious.
was close.
If I die, if I'm dead,
Oh, it's right if you can.
and it's days.
Okay.
Trying to kill us here.
I'm not. No, I'm just saying. I'm saying even if you are unconscious,
It's
All right.
still
it's still
23.
15 does not.
So as you are blasting,
Unless
dash.
you see this kind of like smearing of mud and like this slimy trail sort of thing that just disappears into a pool of water. As you're like, you kind of like come to a sliding stop like through this mud, and you just see this streaking trail basically go into this pool where you see like a bubble. Bloop, bloop.
Wait. But I tied a vine around that.
Oh, I guess you also see a vine.
A vine.
Thank you. You also see a vine going down into the water. Yeah.
Forgot about that shit.
Dive in.
You're just diving in.
Diving
Okay. You feel this like rocking of the water as this massive thing enters. So you swim down for about 10 feet before you get to this point where you kind of bump into this furry object.
Fignar, don't bother coming for me. I'm dead. I felt there's a creature in here. It's gonna eat me.
A bigger creature.
So that was
That's me.
2 of an action.
Do I like see?
Can't see shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
I only feel.
You just feel things.
Do you,
Yeah.
you still have stayed, don't you?
Can't see shit. So murky down there. Light wind.
Yeah, it's just the murkiness of it, basically.
So I've got like one hand on the vine, one hand down.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like follow down his body.
Okay.
Looking.
And you feel this like limp arm in his grasp.
Just kind of fucking just straight pull everybody. Try and pull everybody out. You're in rage, and if I can.
Grab his fire.
Fuck yeah, you can rage.
Like we're
Yeah.
here, like pull my arm.
Roll me a
Like
strength
if we're
check.
connected like this, you're grabbing us like right here and pulling us both out.
Both wrists.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You can do it. You also have advantage on dex saves.
You got it.
Advantage on dex, advantage on strength. 16?
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so with all your might, you come down and you just like you feel this kind of like of something coming free, and you are able to pull Timdale free. With the last bit of your movement, you can swim up and like throw her over the surface, basically, as her body just kind of onto the ground.
Go below 0, or you just kind of unconscious?
Check.
She's
Okay,
unconscious.
Like you have.
so you're at the top, out. What do you want to do?
Or are you unconscious?
Yes.
I have a turn now.
I was rolling sleeves, so
That's from like drunk.
Yes, but I'm
Vigor.
still unconscious. Still have to roll on
I
it.
thought you were going to eat me. Tim, she's dying. Can I try to go over and
Fire feet.
You want to try and stabilize?
Sure. feel like, yeah, I'm trying to think of like what I would be doing to stabilize. I feel like I'd be doing like, you know, back in the day when they thought CPR was like you lift their arms like over their head.
oh my God.
I'm the only one that knows how to give CPR in this whole fucking party.
Come on, live, goddammit, live! Yeah, I'm stabilized.
Okay, roll me a medicine check.
Oh.
Great, because if I fail or if I win,
cleric.
either way it works out.
But if you fail to save, for me.
Yeah, no.
No,
Right? Yeah.
I'm still gonna roll afterwards, like right directly after.
Breathe, goddammit, breathe!
Okay. It's at least a 10 on the dice, what you need. 'Cause it's DC 10.
What was this again? Medicine?
Medicine.
Plus 2. 12.
Okay, so you kind of like, you see this kind of,
It worked!
she's still unconscious, but stable.
She's not dying.
Good. Keep it that way.
Okay.
She's like, yeah, like a rag doll basically, but
On the
like
shoulder.
you saw water burst out of her mouth.
Poke you like, wait, that's just we are leaving.
I'm following you.
This is lots of fun.
4. Oh, yeah.
You're dead.
Yeah,
I mean,
Behind him.
thank you.
he would have. You would have
Yeah,
thought.
it's been a while, so
But,
yeah.
but I was saying, does,
Well, it
that
hasn't
count
been that long,
does
but-
that count as being down or just being unconscious?
It's near death.
It's both.
Yeah, you were dropped
It's
to
all the
0.
same.
Anytime you go down.
But I
to
didn't
death
drop to
saves.
0. That's Nick's point. But
Yeah,
as soon as you go to saves.
Okay, because my
Yeah,
point was
fine,
it didn't drop to 0.
But it.
No, but
But
it
you
did.
still- but
when
it
you,
did.
When you drown, you drop to 0 hit points
Yeah.
and you're unconscious.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a pretty immediate.
Yeah.
Yes, roll me a constitution.
You
got
Constitution saving throw?
You got
Hold on, just let me get the rules over. It's been a minute.
I've got a plus
That's time for jokes.
Let's go. Yeah, we lose teeth over here.
Yeah, saving throw, saving throw.
Scars.
But we have a troll heart on there.
You break your arms.
I already have
Tentacle scars.
tentacle scars up here, tentacle scars on my leg.
Just ripped your
This is
skin off.
kind of
Is it
new.
time for the tiny guy or is it time for Tim Dad? Let's do this.
Take that.
Get off.
Broken ribs, broken ribs.
5 or higher?
I mean, it would be.
Actually,
You roll a 5,
You can
because you got a
take
plus
your
5,
hand
so
and
anything.
It's on a scale though. It's not.
Okay.
Okay, so you're fine. I meant to ask, are you following Usk afterwards? Okay, so you'll be
just like following the
like,
willing
yeah.
him to go. Hopefully he's made the terrain.
Well, a moment or two, like they didn't make it that far away from that spot. So like a moment or two, you guys would see Lucian coming around as well. And by then, you guys are done dissecting Troll Heart.
Yeah, so we're.
You're going back that direction as well. Okay, so
Yeah.
guys, it's this way.
I'm
And
like,
kind of takes your hand and like starts running.
in my bag. I'm like, oh, okay.
Where's Barrett gone? God, I forgot about him.
Is he around us initially while I'm getting like the troll?
Ooh.
Like this frog?
No.
No. I was gonna say if you like did like a
I was
red.
thinking-
I'd freak
I was-
I don't know where Barrett is.
I was forward up than where they were, just where
We followed Barrett towards the sound of Yolana's cries. And when we got here, she wasn't here and neither was Barrett. And Ursela was back. And she lured us further into the swamp. So we haven't seen Barrett.
Which?
Are we there now?
And he hasn't been answering my calls.
They're in a different spot than you guys will end up.
Never text
This
that.
guy?
Like,
you guys are all together.
But she's asking if guys and her are with
Yeah.
us now. That's what she's asking.
it'll depend on his survival check. Unless you want to try and lead.
I can assist him.
Okay. I'll let him roll with advantage.
I don't know what to do. I don't have any way of
So you're just following him.
Yeah.
I'll get to that.
healing Timdale.
We need to leave this swamp.
Oh, wait.
Finding your way, all right then.
To hell with you, hag.
Where is she?
First.
Where is she? Roll me a perception check.
Can I give assistance?
Yes?
You can roll as well.
Was it perception?
Like 17.
Only one of the big one.
Usk. Oh, God, sorry, Big, thank
It's all
you.
good. He goes by.
It will happen.
He goes by many names.
As you're looking around, you see a very small figure, kind of like two golden buns up in the hair, just standing there, kind of like weeping and staring towards you guys, maybe about 40 feet away. You see Hana, just kind of like, and that's where we'll take a quick break. All right, so as we come back from our break,
Yeah.
if we're ready.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So as we come back from our break, you see again, Bignar. You see Hana just standing there, maybe about 40 feet away from you guys currently, and she's just standing there, and her hands are kind of like towards her chest. She's just weeping into them, and like looks up at you and kind of, help, help me.
You come here, or we're going.
She seems to be staring like blankly.
No.
We're going.
Again, she's like 40 feet away, so you'd have to go over.
No.
You're just grabbing her.
I'm not touching her.
Okay.
Help! Help!
And mage hand smack her.
40 feet away. Move up a little bit.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You hold yourself, woman.
Goes right through.
Yep.
I
She's
told
also
you,
screaming out for someone who is unconscious on her shoulder.
we are going.
Yep.
Back on path now.
I agree.
Let's go.
So as you guys are doing that, you hear the kind of like, it's this way, Davina. You can see Gaius and Davina kind of like running towards you guys. He's like pulling her along a little bit.
Turn around. We're heading back. We've got what we came for.
Alright.
You see Timdale like unconscious on Vignar's shoulder.
She alive?
Oh, Kashagar's.
Starter's not
Damn.
gonna-
I go over to
Hey, you're
her.
tiny.
I'm the
Yeah.
fire kid.
Is she alive? Yes. I'm going to. Is she alive?
I think we would have told you.
Like soaking wet.
Ignar, make a path
Oh,
for it.
No, I
You're so bad. Is she dead yet or not?
They're still very fast.
Now.
It's like, you're like, oh, am I breathing really heavily?
She dead? Now.
I'm going to cast.
Oh, where's Barrett? Still haven't found Barrett.
Don't care, we're going.
You've had like 9 flies
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
onto Tim.
And come back for
Okay.
So.
An hour is a long time in this sequence right now. It's been like 10, 15 minutes maybe since like you guys found out Yolana was Gone.
That had zero way of knowing.
Away.
this.
Away, bro.
You're a frog in a swamp.
Yep. Zero way.
15? Thanks,
Yeah.
James.
You're pissed when you wake up in the swamp and it's dark
Can
out
I-
and we're all just
Gone.
Shall I start to do potentially a detect magic to see if we can detect any other kind of illusion we might find?
Or where that bitch is.
Lasts for a bit.
Maybe that's a good idea.
I'll start to cast the ritual as a sort of trudge.
Okay, so kind of like as you do, you kind of hear this like
I turn.
Oh no, you are not to leave yet, you silly blue creature.
roll me a wisdom saving throw.
What's with your colors?
I know she's on a color hype. I'm gonna stay on it.
Oh, you're big.
I'm staying on it.
That's very
Wisdom.
Oh, wait. Of course.
Makes sense.
You take 8 points of psychic damage as you're trying to like get through the spell. It disrupts you, so you'll have to restart your process.
Goodbye, spell.
You're not able to do it any faster. You have to take full rituals.
Yes, I don't have it down pat quite yet.
Sugar, I think I can come down now.
Oh, Tim. I'm sorry, Tim.
My face is like, I like,
Yeah. Oh, gee. Oh, geez.
Please,
I put you down.
Oh, thank you.
I'm like still dirty.
You're just bleeding.
somehow still dirty.
There's so much dirt. Prestidigitation can only do so much.
Your clothes are nice and clean. You're just covered in.
It's only
Then I have
it's
to do that
only
a couple more
5
times,
foot cubes.
but-
That's most of Tim. Yeah.
But it doesn't get that deep.
I guess yeah, that's true. It is pretty much all of it.
I'll try to detect magic ritual.
Okay, so you keep
moving.
Keep
trying.
Hey,
Now, keep on.
We'll
hey,
go.
you guys.
We don't need, yeah, we
Then
don't
come.
Where are we going?
Away.
need away from here.
You died, Tim. Well, you almost died.
We'll explain later.
Not like.
I said we'll explain
I'm
later.
gonna like try.
let's go, let's
I'm
go.
gonna try to like pull out like a shadow out of me. Like,
How come you can do it? I can't.
Don't care, let's go.
I follow Bruce.
Okay, so you guys follow this.
Where's my mom? Did you find her?
Hi, Barry.
So you have detect magic on.
I got it as a ritual.
So it takes 10 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so as you guys are going, following, we'll skip the survival since the path is relatively well traveled at this point.
I'm keeping an ear and an eye out for
Okay.
shitty creatures.
You need another survival?
No, you're good. But I'll take a perception if you're gonna keep your eyes peeled there, homie.
Where's Barrett?
Ooh,
14.
I got
good to know.
16 on perception.
16, okay. Good to know. You guys are continuing on. A few minutes pass by before you hear kind of like,
Oh, I don't quite think I like to see that. Silly blue man.
roll me another wisdom saving throw.
Come on, yeah. Let's
Choose the best.
Lucy and the Wise.
As you're like nearing the end, you're like, no.
Lucy and the Wise.
9.
Barrett the Wise, right
Take
there.
6 points of psychic damage, lose your concentration. You guys continuing on?
Yes.
Okay.
Stop toying with
So eventually you kind of reach that area, well, prior to that, and then you turn on the path heading south towards Swamp Town.
Where's Barrett?
Not important now.
Losing our minds here.
I can locate.
Not important.
Not important now.
He's right. Barrett is important, but we have to recoup before we'll go back to find him.
Otherwise, we're all going to be dead.
We tried and we
You
failed.
almost died.
He's not here. We are. We're leaving.
We'll go back and we'll find him.
Find Johanna and Barrett.
I can locate creature, but I need to rest.
So you guys are continuing on to Swamp Town?
Yes.
Okay. We'll take a survival check for the road.
Please, help. 14.
Okay.
Help.
I am help. Okay.
I have switched tactics from casting magic to helping navigate. 21.
Junior Navigator.
21. Nice. Okay. So you guys start to make
We can do.
pretty good pace through. As you've traveled this path once before, as you're heading, Bignar, as you're heading, being in the front, you would first see this, but you see Ohana again, kind of like, help! Help! So you're just continuing past.
Can I pick up a
Straight on.
rock and throw it?
And it just goes away.
She's not here.
Do not know where she is.
Can't help anyone in the state. We need to rest.
am I walking? Has someone picked me up?
We put you down.
He put me down. I didn't know if you did. You pick me
I
back up?
didn't touch you.
Oh, okay. So I just wanted to make sure whose feet I was on, basically. My own?
Yes.
Am I on my own feet?
New feet.
We're going. We're going.
New feet do this.
We're trudging.
Okay. So you guys are trudging along? Alright. Eventually. Barrett. You kind of like come out of your frog form. It is pretty dark out. You are in the middle of the swamp. You hear this kind of like quiet tension that does not sound like the beating of a drum. All around you. You hear the kind of like bugs. Kind of like every now and then this kind of like
I'm trying to get my bearings, and I'm gonna cast darkness on myself.
okay.
I'm popping my wings back out. I'm going straight up.
Nice.
Nice. That's cool as fuck, actually. I just like the imagery of like
You do. That's what I was hoping you
you
do.
hear this kind of like yes before and like the trail of smoke like follows you up a little bit as you kind of
Black vortex.
come up over the canopy. You're flying in the air.
60 feet straight up.
Okay. Yeah, that does.
We don't know those distance.
You're in the air.
Do you guys still have protection?
No, not gone yet.
I was only 3 hours. I think we had spent like
Um,
about 2 hours.
Actually, still within the realm right now because that spell's only an hour,
He can hear us. I mean,
so it would still be active.
I don't know that he's.
But yeah,
I wouldn't be like.
Because it wasn't working the
but
first.
yeah, if you were to try, for
So why would
example,
If you were to try to speak to me, but like it's a tough. It's like
It's
a
it's a
Yeah.
a mile.
It's a mile. 1 mile.
You were trudging along.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, you are in the sky.
I'm just gonna.
As it is like pretty night, but you can see like the sun setting. It's like that golden glow, basically.
I'm gonna think to myself. When we get powered, I'm burning this place to the ground.
Do I hear that?
Maybe. Does he have to like?
I don't know. It doesn't say this.
It's a telepathic link, so like you can telepathically. It's not that every thought is going to be
I
shared.
know, but this is something that's actually he's projecting this into his mind to speak to something in his mind. So
I'm going to leave it up to him then.
Yeah.
If you're projecting it to someone, that's another
It's on two
intention.
different fields.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's like changing the
I am
walkie-talkie.
projecting onto Rabio. I am projecting onto Kushagra.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Because
I think
You don't get to hear his internal monologue.
he's like, yeah.
in my mind, Barrett is so pissed he forgot all about the lake.
Yeah.
He, like it was off for an hour to while he was a
That's what I mean.
frog,
It'd be like easy to accident.
and then
Yeah.
he's just so pissed off right now.
But it would only be easy for Barrett because you're the only one who speaks to someone in your mind,
Yeah.
not like all the time.
So from this height, even though it's like darkening, it's still light enough where based on the fact that Swamp Town is on a plateau and there's no trees in the actual town, you can see Swamp Town from where you are.
I'm gonna go another 60 feet up,
Just fine right high.
and then I'm gonna start making my way.
Okay. You've never been this high in the air before. It's incredibly exhilarating. The temperature, the feeling of the wind. Like at some point you cross paths with a bird who's like loses a little altitude before like oop carrying on. It's exhilarating. It's possibly fun.
When I get that feeling, when like the anger kind of subsided, and kind of like almost like that same feeling of being kind of on a ship that he's had while traveling around, just gonna kind of maybe go a little bit higher and kind of like instead of he was going straight forward and then kind of just veering off a little bit and kind of taking the
Currents.
kind of just flowing around.
Beautiful. So in the meantime,
Please help me with it. The fucking swamp.
Please.
Oh, I already hit it.
I was seeing that darkness. Horrible.
That was sick. My boy.
Eventually,
Drop it.
you guys reach the area on the north side
What is this? I haven't been here.
where you see a
I don't
slope
remember anything.
upward, and you see a few houses coming out from the swamp as you begin to like walk out of that wet and onto like kind of dirt or mud and then like firm ground. As it is pretty much night at this point, like maybe 6 or 7 roughly.
Does anybody remember which hut is ours?
It's the most decrepit one.
Oh, yes.
The one, the one that's very gnomish.
Other than the noblemen, the counts, yes.
Just gonna start beelining it towards our humble abode.
I
Okay.
follow.
Would you know where it is? Yeah, I was there. Who's? I was there.
He's the same person. No. But yes.
Same
Yeah,
memories.
I mean, who?
Like the
Roll me a
doctor
history
memory.
check.
Yeah. I'll do
It's
it.
been a while since you guys have been here. If you want to try and find the right house.
History.
As do I, my
No, it's been longer than that.
That is a
21.
Sweet.
Okay, yeah, you easily remember. It's like, oh yeah, it's this one next to this one next to this one. Perfect.
third on the left.
Yeah, exactly. It's this one.
10 houses.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
right on the edge of town, right there.
Yeah, literally.
That's your little hut.
Our lakeside chalet.
Are you eventually making your way to Swamp Town? Though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we spoke like.
So, as you guys head towards your decrepit thing, you pass by like a few individuals in the town, and they, for the most part, the people here, from what you remember, keep to their business for the most part, except for one individual.
We'll keep it alive for the count.
Okay.
Until
As you guys continue to walk through,
want to deal with him. All right.
say first
Who rests
would be probably Davina, but are you guys going inside?
Yes.
Okay. So as you guys go in, you're staying out. Okay.
I
As you go in, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot how fucking tiny this is.
Yeah.
Wow. She cramped.
press switch station.
I mean, you do it a bunch of times. It's disgusting in there. It's starting to look nicer. But like the cabinets that I believe you guys tore off to like make firewood or something like that are still fucked up, if I recall. Timdale, you're still outside.
I was like sitting outside.
In game.
Okay.
Can I sit at a point where I can see, like, if someone was walking, like the
Yeah.
same way that we walked?
Yeah, absolutely. Eventually, Barrett, as you're flying over above, you see like this little tiny green head just sitting near some steps near like a little home as you're through the sky.
Probably gonna get yelled at.
Where's Tid? Why isn't she in here?
It's like a kid afraid to come home
Yeah.
after like being out too late.
That's curfew.
Do I smell like alcohol?
Do we smell like brimstone? That's just noticed.
Toad.
No, that's not like Toad.
Meow. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna land,
Okay.
and I'm going to.
Within sight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of me?
So you see Barrett kind of like
How far?
Probably within 15, 20 feet.
Oh, I get up immediately and I start running towards you. And I like envelop you.
I was expecting a. I'm still my demon form
I
too.
know.
My wings kind of.
I don't be my man.
My wings kind of entrench her. I couldn't say your mom. Sorry.
But you're alive. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
Can you prove it to me?
I'm gonna pop back, shake back into myself.
yeah, it's like kind of horrifying every time he does it, but you know.
Give me some time. I'll get used to it. I prefer you like this. I also prefer you alive. I'm very happy to see you, Barrett. I'm sorry that we had to go.
What? I told you guys to go.
Not in the dark. you were gone. We didn't know where you were, and they made us leave. Made me leave. I didn't want to leave.
What happened?
Under the bus.
I took off. I took off to save your mom, and I couldn't.
I don't know what happened, Barrett. We went to go find her too, and we couldn't find you anywhere.
Yeah, turned to a goddamn toad.
I'm sorry.
Ursela.
Yeah, that's... Maybe... Let's go inside.
I'm going to create food and water.
Okay.
Nice. Good call. Good use.
I feel like it's just check the components for a sec.
This is for the vibes.
Just bland the sausage.
So,
I made this because I love it.
There's a lot of CO spells. Yeah, verbal and semantic. Just what are you making?
I think it's just
What's cooking?
45 pounds of food.
Oh, that's just bland and sustenance.
Oh, well,
Sweet.
What's your precipitation it?
I make it clean.
Make it salty.
No, but you can change the flavor.
Yeah,
Hot damn, that is a lot of fucking food. Holy shit. So you're like, food, please.
Tastes like schnoz. Like if you like make some shitty little muffins, like that's it. It's like and like flounder with like all sorts of yeah.
So, I mean, how does this look? So as you're like prestidigitating the remaining cabinets and stuff, and you find like a surface.
it's going to be some like cured meats,
Lovely.
some pastries, some breads,
All of a sudden it smells beautiful.
some veggies, like some kind of like veggies, like potatoes.
Okay.
Hell no.
My favorite.
Over 10. We got a new cook in town.
Oh.
That's the one saying it?
Yeah.
Not
Mom just gone by a hag. She died.
Then you saw her that she's not the shop anymore?
The one thing she loves.
Job shot fired.
Still holding on to that employment at the engineer's place.
No, that's the worst one.
Yeah, they probably don't want that.
But I'll bust through the door.
Barrett, he's back! He's back!
Tim, come here. Pick you up by like under your arms. Look at you.
You're getting examined like a stiff board.
Oh, there. Good.
How long have you guys been here?
Are you actually Barrett or are you Ursela in disguise?
Yes.
Don't fuck with me.
I touched him.
No.
What?
Wait, what?
What? He's cool.
Okay.
We're cool.
Awesome.
Where were you?
We hugged, alright? It was nice and it was cute.
Where were you in the swamp?
Sure.
Where I found Johanna. She was crying. I went to get her to fly, and then Ursela showed up, and next thing I knew, a fucking toad.
Oh, that makes sense.
That wasn't Johanna.
Nope.
That was the head.
I'm sorry I couldn't find her.
None of this contains me. It's not fine. It's not your fault, though.
We were also fooled by the head.
So
Tyndale and myself were also fooled by the head.
That's better.
Did you guys not leave right away?
Tank is trying to find you.
I wasn't gonna leave my mom. Not again.
Tyndale almost died. She pulled into a pool of water.
You okay?
Swamp creature. It's terrible.
I don't know. Oos gave me a good one too. Or Bigmar gave me a good one too. I think we're alright.
Arms and legs still there. All that matters. Head too.
I kicked you just in case. See, works just fine.
Anyway, we need to get some rest. We need to find Johanna.
Yes, Davina did recover. We were able to get one of the hearts from the troll, at least.
That's amazing news.
So is that our second?
So right like that's so cool.
Is that our second one now?
Second one, yes. We have two.
There were two!
I got one.
I'm currently holding that in bed, right?
Yes.
Yes. What was second?
I'm
The
not
chug is like, I just took a
Yeah,
value,
should be.
so.
okay.
I shoved one in there.
Okay.
Because they're up to 3 you killed.
And
And
there's a lot of swamp back there.
Do not enjoy.
Swallowed some Trash water.
She made me go to sleep, and it wasn't good. Thank you, everyone, for helping. And I understand that my mother and I don't have the best relationship, and so I'm sure you're all confused. So don't open it.
No, I get it.
Me?
You get all the good gifts.
GIFs.
More for Dad at this point. He wants to see her. But beyond that, this creates a bigger issue for us. Ursela now has blood of moon elves, and she has a gnome. As far as we're concerned and what Pop just told us, those are the things that she needs the most to get in touch.
It's true.
So yeah, like Davina just walk outside at some point during that.
I don't know what we will have to do.
How long do you think babies take? It's been like 6 weeks or something.
He said it was the essence of Kadal?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Kadal a bastard?
How so?
I mean, my mother told me growing up, like Kadal is a little revered in the cult just because he's chaotic, evil like Getha.
There's a place for all of the pantheon in Mora. Kadal has his place. He's often viewed in a negative light because of his children, the things he birthed, the devils and the demons.
Yeah.
But Kadal's as important to Mora as any of Mora's children.
And aren't we all that?
A big task.
But it's the one that's been set up for us.
I'm just wondering if it is worthwhile to go visions before we go. She's stopping first time. Seeing as she now has the note. And the gift.
It's a difficult choice we're going to have to make, but I really need to.
True. And she'll talk about it more.
Won't give love without supplies.
This is true.
Well, after what Davina just for us, we could make it quite a while. Thank you for supper, Davina.
She's outside.
Where's Davina?
Where do we?
Someone want to go check on her? Can you went outside?
You going outside?
See if she is there to look at the moon. Yes.
All right, Blue Moon, don't go too far.
Let's roll me a perception check.
Can I be casting mending on the house?
24 bits at a time, yeah. 20.
Keep myself busy.
You go outside. You see Davina standing there, and you see her just like wiping her mouth a little bit. You see like a pool of vomit like nearby. She's kind of like kicking dirt on.
Davina? You're alright, my dear.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine.
What's the matter?
Just a little bit of an upset stomach after all that.
You haven't been sick before.
Incorrect.
Oh, she was sick before.
When we got to the tower.
There were 2 times.
Oh, so when she came through the portal.
And just you guys.
Sorry, but
Sorry. Do you want me to see if you're alright? Check on you.
I'm okay. I don't know.
You want to do a medicine check?
Yes.
Sure.
I sit down and I'm just like,
Not 20! 22! Oh, see?
That was the best time to get an at 20 for the best. Son of a bitch.
I have to think about
I don't want to hear any secrets.
La 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 la.
As I sort of start to take, a little closer look, feel her pulse. A worried look appears on my face. Davina, you're pregnant.
what?
There's a living being, descendant
That's not funny.
of ours.
That is not funny. And I get up and I'm like, angry story.
It's undeniable.
There's no way. It's not possible.
You will find a doctor. And you are pregnant.
I just start hyperventilating. I'm like,
Do not hyperventilate, it's fine. It's alright. Breathe now.
One more distressing.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
no.
Phenomenal.
No.
This is a rebirth of our people.
I feel dizzy.
Are we a Constitution saving throw?
Oh.
Quarter out. Quarter.
11.
Yeah, you throw up again.
Maybe half could be a
Yeah, she throws up like on your shoes.
Oh, it's alright. This is wonderful.
Vegetation.
Oh, it's alright. Never seen a pregnancy. Close. Let me jot some notes down.
Oh my god. Fucking
I've
menace.
never seen a pregnancy up close.
You fucking.
You probably never
I
seen it
just start
happen.
pushing him away. I'm like,
I'm in a joke. You're joking. And you're going to say it like that? And she fucking killed you. You know what? By the end of you.
Wow.
Days. First of all, I've had sex once. I'm calling you. I'm still counting.
Still counts.
Sex once. I'd be embarrassed.
Ooh, a good dragon
I'm
fuck.
definitely like a brony, but dragons.
That's not beer.
It might be embarrassed.
I'm going to mount you now.
He will make it.
Alright.
I'm definitely a brony.
So as she kind of like precipitates your feet, and you see the puke just kind of.
It's alright. Come with me.
crying. Like, oh.
It's alright. We do not have to tell the others. We do not rush.
The secret. I can't secret.
Oh, that's right. Is that knowledge? I have to share
I
that.
have to share the knowledge of my purpose in life.
It's like,
Come. We need food and rest.
just like put my hood up. I'm like, oh.
Show a ring. And I'll roll it for roll for it.
You just like crawl in. I'm like,
Listen, what did you do?
What's wrong with Davina?
She's feeling she's alright. There's a lot of distress.
She out of wine? It's understandable.
She might be out of line. Good job.
I sh-
Yeah,
I don't cut the legit.
my ball is
I
empty.
was like, I roll over and glare daggers at you after you said that. I'm like,
Does she need to be checked up on? I can use a healer's kit and see if I can help at all. I probably have something in here that might help with her
You
digestive
can, but
system.
she just needs rest. We can check her in the morning.
Are we able to? I know I'm very thankful for the shelter we're in, but
Rolling over from one shoulder. Eh.
maybe we should do your magic bubble.
I
If
wholeheartedly
possible.
agree.
Just to extra protection at this point.
Tim, you can check on her if you wish. Liz up to.
I'm like approaching her like she's like a cat, and I'm like,
I have like the blankets pulled up over me, like, turned over to my side.
I'll leave you alone if you don't want me to check up on you, but I thought I'd at least come off. So
I'm okay, Tim. Thank you.
I'm gonna
Mine is to.
make some rations of this food.
That's very smart.
Yeah.
Magical food.
I do.
Magical food
Think
will
it-
last
24 hours.
There you go. I was gonna say it has a
It's
time
actually
limit.
not even
And now you might as well just use it.
Eat what you can while you got it.
Probably what happened with the cover.
You got knows what's up.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you did what you got. Don't question it.
Oh, they're covered in the tower.
Mhm.
Ash, more.
And they figured it out.
Oh wait.
Figured it out.
Wait, what?
Never mind. So, bedding down. Is anybody staying up?
I'm just
Just that's where he would make his food. Put it down. Fine.
Laying down on
Yeah, no, Clayton, build me a meal.
The cabin itself is also nice.
laying down on cold hard ground because no sleeping stuff.
I mean, it's actually like wood and hot because you guys are in the swamp too.
ground.
Yeah, and it's tight. Y'all are touching each other while you're sleeping in this small area because it's too tight for you to lay down and not
I'm
be.
curled up in the tail.
It's like a blanket of people.
Is there a bucket?
No.
Because the heat is not good.
Go into the basement.
Yeah, there's most of the buildings here, well, a lot of the buildings here rather, are on like small stilts that are like 3 or 4 feet high. Yours is, so you have to climb up a little bit. But underneath, you guys remember there was like a chest under there that you opened. There might have been something in it, but it was mostly just like a storage, cool, dry.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon?
I grab that, make sure.
It's quite large, but yeah, you can.
Just push it over.
So Liamon's hut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sleeping, is that correct?
Can all of us be in
Yeah, now that we're down, up
9.
9?
9
do
bit, and you have 7.
Hey. No, a second. You're right. Sorry.
Now that bitch is gone.
I'm like, there's someone at the table.
Okay,
Nice.
so you guys bed down. Is anybody going to be keeping watch at any point?
I'll stay up for the first time.
Guys, volunteers for the second, unless you guys would prefer that not be the case.
I need a full night's sleep.
You guys both need you guys.
I'm also
Don't
weirdly not
set your
hungry
long
because
rest stuff
I had
yet
all those flies.
until the long rest is over. So don't reset anything yet.
Yep.
So, keeping first watch.
Sure.
Okay. Everyone else, one by one, you guys pass out. Perception check, Mr. Lucian.
It's 10.
Okay.
I used up all my goodness.
Okay. Time passes. Is there anything you're doing in this time other than keeping watch? I guess. All right, fair enough.
Keeping watch.
I mean, you're like looking at the door, listening to things. You know. I mean, you do hear like people milling around every now and then. Like you hear footsteps outside sometimes. You know, you're keeping some vigilance, but there's a lot on your mind, and eventually your thoughts overcloud your perception, and you're kind of more in your head before you feel this kind of like tapping on you, and Gaius is like, Lucian, it's been several hours. I feel well refreshed myself. You would like to rest down? I can take over. So he gets his long rest.
I hope to see you whenever.
Of course. I'm not going anywhere unless I'm not wanted. Okay, so you eventually... Okay. So, as the hours tick by and you guys are slumbering,
What's gonna happen? Anticipation.
eventually, like maybe 2 or 3 hours, more like 1 or 2, really. You hear guys, like he kind of wakes you guys up.
All of us?
Yeah, with his voice, he's kind of like, there is something happening around. There's something, smoke, fire, everyone! And you guys, like your eyes kind of bat open and you see flames licking through the bottom of the floorboards.
Oh my god.
See flames around the side. What do you guys want to do?
Get out of here!
Oh, wait. Aren't we safe from fire in our...
We are safe in the hut for now, as long as the floor maintains...
I think if you were asleep while he was taking watch, you'd be good.
Oh, I got, yeah. Did they get their long rest, these two? Wow.
Davina and...
Davina, you would have actually.
But not Lucy.
But not you.
Not
You just started
Lucy.
yours.
Yeah, so
But yeah,
that's
you would
fine.
get your long rest. So remember, it's maximum hit dice plus your con bonus plus your level for health, and
Even as being a
then you get all your spells back.
even as being a toad or this hour, would I have taken a short rest to get my warlock spells back?
What was Toad doing?
No.
Toad was just Toad.
Definitely a short rest. in the past
Unfortunately not. You
4,
have to
or
do,
like the
because he
first-
has homebrew rules.
Because we did the
right?
first half of the long rest, right? With
So
guys.
you have to...
Or with...
I mean-
taking
Sorry, can you explain the...
No, just because like I know exactly what you would have had to specify. I'm doing a short rest to
Okay,
get things
yeah.
back. I totally understand, but yeah,
She rolls her... You can roll that. You can roll your hit die, and you add your con to that.
it's just a max hit die. It's not rolled, so you take your
Oh.
max hit die
Take max hit die. So
plus your con bonus plus your level.
Switch your pistols.
Yeah, nah, you were busy being a toad. You wouldn't have been focusing on like, I'm gonna sit down and respell up, you know.
What about the time between
So 8 plus 3.
Giving
plus-
back and
so
going to bed?
28 points.
Again, if you guys were on top of it, yeah, but
Okay, yep.
you know, it's assumed that you were doing something in that
Yeah,
particular
fair.
case. I do get it
I was
though.
like, did I long rest?
No,
Honestly.
no, I'd love to, man, but
The longest
rest.
didn't specify. Trust me.
The longest sleep.
So
That's like
okay,
the-
so
the longest.
let me know when you've got that sorted. You good?
And you get your spell books back, obviously.
Yeah, just like unclick the spells. It's the quickest way to do it. So,
Yes, sir.
pardon?
There we go.
You're good.
We're good.
Like you won't likely be at full,
No, I'm at 61.
but yeah. Okay,
Out of 64.
that's pretty
Almost.
damn good.
Pretty fucking
So as you guys are kind of like roused awoke, you see guys kind of like, there's flames all around us as they are starting to engulf the building.
Flames of mine.
So what? Do we let it burn down the building around us?
This is kind of like crackling.
I mean, this building, nice as it was
But we don't know if it's just this building. What if it's the whole town?
I mean, there's not. Okay. Put my clothes on.
I mean, we're,
Like you have moments.
we're also sitting on stilts, so if the bottom burns out, we're gonna fall.
Can you not thaumaturgy it to
Yeah, the-
smaller flames?
The dome only goes over like that, so if the ground
Not
is
that
gone,
much.
you will still fall out.
It's
And the
like-
spell, I would imagine, will
Ah!
not be active anymore.
I'm getting out.
At least that's going to be my interpretation of it.
I'm getting out as
Big
well.
guy's getting out.
Well, I mean, I guess that's damn.
Are you getting out of the hut?
Stop. Running out. Straight out
Is
of
it like very on
Out the front
fire?
door?
I follow him.
Is it very on fire?
Very on fire.
Okay.
Blake, you will take fire damage by leaving the hut.
Muy fuego.
Specify.
Can
So
I-
as you kick out, dexterity saving throw,
I'm gonna misty step out.
you have to be able to see where you're going.
I'm gonna pop my wings and I'm gonna try to get them over, like people, like kind of
Okay,
like-
I'd say you can get one under each wing.
Yeah.
13.
Okay, so take 1 point of fire damage as you kick through.
Yeah.
And who are you covering under?
I say
You're following
I'm taking
Vignar?
out.
to Dylan, Davina.
Okay, so you feel a wing come over you. Davina, you feel a wing come over you.
Well,
You're still putting pants on.
This hut was like never very well formed, right?
No.
Can I look around for any like rotten floorboards or like something that I want to break through the floor and get into?
I mean, you see fire underneath where you guys
Are my
are.
feet on fire?
No, I'm saying the bubble will like seal, sort of, but like if the fire, like it's not gonna go through the bubble, through the floor into you for the sake of it. But if the floor is gone from burning damage, so here's the wording of the spell.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's fair.
if I may, because it
Yeah.
it is a bit confusing. So a 10-foot radius immobile dome springs into existence around and above you. Okay, so it doesn't
Dome,
actually.
not
So
vertical.
right now the floor is getting hot.
It's getting hot. Okay. Then I gotta look up. I'm grabbing my shit. Running.
Okay, so you're grabbing your bag
I have all
and
my
you're
shit.
following Vignar.
All right.
I have a wing.
Yeah.
You guys won't be wearing armor, assumedly, because if you are taking long rests, you are doing it without armor. Otherwise, you're taking exhaustion, and it takes time to put armor on. So you're all naked, like just wearing clothes or naked.
Long claw.
Oh yeah, always.
Your loincloth is gone. It's in place.
The only one who
Oh,
would
yeah.
be Gaius,
My clothes are burned anyway.
because he was on a
Oh.
watch, so he
I'm-
put himself.
From the
I grab my stuff and I'm following
Grab-
Ignar out through the flames.
Okay, so as you guys run out, holding your bags, everyone making dexterity saving throws. You already made one.
Are we running out?
I'm guiding those,
Everyone who is.
I'm guiding those who are after grabbing my stuff.
Okay, and it's your hut, so if you leave, it goes down. Nice.
Oh, that just feel good. Oh.
I needed that earlier.
So you take 1 point of fire damage.
Yeah, I'm
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save that I made?
Yeah.
Take note.
Okay.
You got me.
Hell yeah.
Evasion.
That's so worth it. So worth it.
Okay, so you take 1 point of fire damage as well.
Would I take her damage since that's my?
If you're sheltering,
That's
yeah.
what I'm doing.
So resistant,
Exactly.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're being underneath,
Yeah.
it'll just be a roll from you then.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll get your roll first.
Bear at the fire blanket. Get underneath everybody.
What was it? A
Dex saving.
I think that's a 14.
Okay, so yeah, you take 1 point from each of them and yourself, so 3 points of fire damage.
Oh, would that be 3 separates? Does that
We'll total it, and then you take 1
Okay.
for the sake of
for a prick?
something. As you just kind of
Yeah,
blanket
that-
them
that
and
was my whole plan.
force your way through the door.
Was to a blanket and,
Okay.
and take the fire damage.
Gaius is still inside with you at the moment. He's like, I'm not leaving until you do.
On 2.
The floor will not last long.
Let's go.
Alright, 2 or 3.
On 2. All right.
3.
Hey, makes a save.
It's
All right. Dex, yeah.
Do you have like what's that?
Just take 1 though.
8.
You're the only one to fail. I rolled
Alright, I
low.
got my
You take
20.
1 point of fire damage, I guess.
1
Okay,
point?
Fair enough. Sometimes you just
Fire was
the
late.
dice are in your side. It hasn't really kicked off yet, but as you guys, so Vignar, you're the first one out, and as you kick out, you see a circle of people that have surrounded, and all of them are holding torches. Well, some of them are holding torches still, and like crude, tools and things like that. And they're all just looking at you, and they're kind of like, "They must burn!" as they all point towards you.
I'll burn this whole fucking place now.
Wait a second. Do we recognize any of them? Is the count in there?
Who are they?
I aimed
So one by one, you guys come out. Yes, the count is amongst them.
It's the
town
Is it a?
is surrounding you.
Is the
Where's the
mayor in
mayor?
there?
Yeah, where's the mayor?
He's there.
They're on the spell of Ursela.
Who's gonna miss these people?
It's 10 o'clock. What do you guys think?
Yeah, no. Let's do it.
It's them or us.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Are we doing it?
These people are innocent.
I don't give a fuck.
What they want to
Just
do.
wait.
No, Ursela wants our.
So you guys come out. People are all pointing at you, and they're like, "Burn them!"
So they're
Can I roll-
holding torches.
I want to roll insight on, I guess, the motivation behind. Like, I want to see if they're like Trevor said. If he said, "Oh, they're all under the hag spell," I want to be able to see if I can detect that actually to be fact.
Does it seem like they are doing this?
Is this their own volition,
Right?
or is this?
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say roll me an
Yeah.
insight check.
Okay.
As you kind of glance around, as it's happening really fast, I'll say disadvantage for the sake of it. You're like kicking open a flaming door, following behind, yeah, and like glancing at in the darkness, middle of the night.
Disadvantage. I still rolled a 12.
Okay.
I have +6 on insight.
Say it's a good enough roll to determine that, like, you see a few faces that are like
I'm looking for the mayor to see, like, the mayor. He gave us this home.
specifically
Yeah.
looking at it.
Seemed like a bro.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course. You see Revis,
That's
the short dwarf.
Yeah.
You've seen some shit.
You see like a grimace on his face, as in like
I don't want.
you get the sense of it's a task that he's doing that he doesn't necessarily want to be doing, but knows it's for the security purposes, and it has to be done.
Revis, you don't have to do this. They're not under any spell. This is of their own volition. We're not here to hurt you. Why is this happening?
Okay,
Can
that's pretty
I-
good.
Oh, wait, no.
Before that, Roman persuasion roll. Persuasion check, rather. Sorry, I said roll. I don't know.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
14.
Okay.
Oh, that's something too. I got excited.
We do not have a choice.
You do. Who's making you decide here? Aren't you the mayor?
As you hear everyone kind of like, Ursela, Ursela. And he's kind of like,
We're not killing innocent
she
people.
determines our safety. I cannot put my village at risk. She has deemed you a threat. She cannot step near path on
Can
here.
I see him doing all of this? Like.
I mean, you're all standing on at the edge of a burning building right now. You can see each other, yeah.
If we're a threat, then let us leave. Is banishment not acceptable?
A threat to her. She deemed you fit to death. If I did not kill you.
No one makes it out of here alive.
Whammy!
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Fireball, 4th level. Fucking boom. Brother!
Okay.
Whole town. I'm sorry, but I'm done with this town.
As you see him like pointing,
These fires find me up. God!
and this flame like from behind you, you're like pulling it from the fire of the burning building behind you.
Oh, that's
That is so
As it lobs over. I mean, these are
from this. You have to guess it.
roll me damage.
Yeah.
Lessons, bro. I don't have enough.
Like this kind of half circle of people completely surrounding you.
One more d6.
I mean, the count is a little tougher,
I have the one I used for you.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Ooh.
And then you take one.
Oh, wow! This is so crazy.
Remember when you were the chaotic good one?
Yeah, I know.
Things change.
Murdering.
Hey, man, thank you.
Yeah.
I was gonna go chaotic, but then I should have murdered
So
you.
good use this.
Yeah, you're more yeah.
This is Warcraft.
This is
Even Dagnar is like.
for a lot of dudes. 26.
We didn't even kill
26 damage. Okay. So as this fireball hurls over top of you guys, you see the count. He kind of like, oh no! Like puts a person in front of him. You see
They're gonna say
Revis kind of like, oh! Cover his head a little bit as this explosion of fire happens in front of you, and you're all kind of like lit up in the face by this explosion. As the flames cease afterwards, you see ashen bodies just blow away in the wind, and you see the count. You see kind of like shimmering armor underneath. Looks incredibly hurt.
What?
How about thee? You see Revis kind of like
Oh, hey.
just bone, like he's down on fire. His body isn't moving. Just the only one who survived was the count.
I look over.
As he points his
Make
sword.
that choice.
I look over to Lucian and I see.
You shall never defeat me in battle.
For a moment, I swear I see the gray man standing there, pointing at someone, disintegrating them. And I see the ash fly away. I feel fear in my heart.
Can I look at the count and dispel magic?
Sure, does nothing.
Oh, well, that's fucking.
He charges towards you guys. Vignar, you are in the front.
Move down a step, yeah.
Okay. Let's do a quick initiative roll between you and I. Ugh.
A 18.
Yeah, that beats him. Aha! Be like, rah! Lunges him with his sword.
Nick is all about this.
I love dark
Rage. Yeah.
It's really it's a trend. It's a trend. It's happening.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not good. I thought I was the evil
Why
one
is the
go.
literal
Damage?
devil turning into a big guy, and then the golden boy
Five
is turning into a
necrotic.
guy?
I like this position. Yeah.
14 piercing.
Oh, that fort. Okay. First attack.
Yeah.
Skewers into him as he kind of, not today.
Narmy will take into all of them.
A 20 to hit.
Hits. Roll me
You
damage.
guys, stop killing the child, man.
1 necrotic.
He's really annoying.
We need to know how she communicates with them.
They made the agreement long ago.
Oh,
15
might be able to
damage.
heal.
15 piercing.
No, he's.
This is the final blow on the count.
You were
Oh!
lift him up in the air and just
are there people still alive?
Down into the ground.
It's not a big town. That was a big.
Oh no, that was the
They're all
town.
dead.
Can I mention
They were all standing like in a half circle in front of the building.
Do they have
Those first
their
four
little pendants?
There's lots of ones and twos.
If you want to start looking through,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the mayor.
his body is smoldering.
Is he dead?
How do you want to try and medicine check him? He's on fire.
It's investigation, I'm assuming.
Yes,
Yeah,
as you're sifting through ash.
14.
So you go over to him. She starts like kicking through ash and such.
I'm gonna use healer's kit on him immediately.
Okay. see it like push through, and it's like
I'm like
just turns to
patting down.
char.
Oh,
So
okay.
you don't get the use of it. You won't expend a use of it.
Thanks.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Did actually
think
think
this-
You find
It's an opportunity
Nothing.
to
bits of cloth, like
It's not good.
scorched tools, pitchforks, things like that, but nothing more.
Yeah.
As this quiet kind of comes across,
Widows never change.
Well, Ursela can't step foot on
What'd you say?
here,
Actually, I didn't
never
hear.
change. So it's a-
so let's go find the nicest house.
Oh, you little cunt.
Got it.
This bitch over here.
Lucian. Well done. It was either them or us.
wasn't them or us.
They were peasants. They had no power
They had
over us.
pitchforks and torches.
They tried to burn us in our sleep.
An inconvenience to someone like us. This was gross misuse of power.
Clapped this disintegrated ooze when you gave him a bye.
He
Not
did
be
commend.
dead
He
ones.
commended.
Insolent fools. We have a greater purpose here.
You have great purpose.
Fuck your purpose.
These people were poisoned. Their minds were gone.
All of our minds are poisoned.
A long night.
Looks up to the sky. It'll be morning soon. As the house is just kind of... You hear this kind of... bit crumbling. Yeah, totally.
I knew.
Flames just writhing behind you.
It's gotta drop these.
Should I
I
go
mean,
through
are you
the
feeling
start
alright?
going through the count's possessions?
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
Look at that
Hi.
shiny armor.
There's some relatively severely damaged plate armor.
That's cool.
And a longsword. And a shield.
And I thought I was the one with the infernal legacy.
And you find a coin pouch, but it's not filled with coins, it's filled with rocks.
I
That's
love
right. I remember that.
I remember
I
that.
feel like that was something that actually happened. I feel like, yes, I have much
Yes.
gold and wealth.
I have so much
Dr.
gold.
Dog, she was a trans. Look at my treasure chest, and she opened the treasure chest. It was full of rocks, and she was like, "The fuck is this?"
Big gold.
As you guys are talking, you like lob this thing, you see it across the ground. You see an image. As it kind of passes through the image a little bit, you see an image of this decrepit, old, thin, frail woman, cloaks dangling over, long threads of stringy hair kind of coming from beneath this heinous nose that dangles down.
Oh,
Still think she's kind of hot.
thank you, I should say, I suppose. They had served their purpose. Well, tis a shame. Know that you will never leave this swamp, though. Sure, you may be safe here. But you cannot stay here forever, can you?
How far away is she?
Maybe 30 feet. She kind of walks over, while this image walks over.
We could have been allies. That time is past now. You are my lands. And here you shall remain. Make this town your own. Do as you see fit. But dare you step foot in my swamp, it will be the end of you. The Hajum is already mine. You have no idea what you have done. Thank you. Although you do not know this, you helped me immensely.
She thinks she has the upper hand, but she doesn't know what to do with the Hajun once she reaches it. We've been told by Claptus what needs to happen. You only have the first piece of the puzzle, hag.
Oh. Tell me more.
Why would he?
Why would he tell me that?
Because you need what information that we have.
I have everything I need from you. Stay here forever, for all I care.
I'm gonna just smile. I'm gonna burn your entire swamp to the ground. I'm gonna salt you. I am.
Hilarious.
I'm popping my wings and I'm going straight up again.
Is she just an image?
Well, while she's looking up, can I try to hit her with a hook shot? If she says
Roll me attack roll.
I know that's probably an image, but just in case.
It's still satisfying to see it go
Right,
through.
exactly.
You hear this kind of like as it. You are left again in the silence.
Spare just like flying up.
Nah, I'm gonna come down.
Well, at least you know that you can leave the swamp if you wish.
I need more rest. But what's the about?
I think
No,
from what you said that it'll take all of our strength to leave this swamp.
But first things first, before we do any rest, we need to put this fire out.
Maybe not.
I mean, we're in a swamp. It's probably...
Gonna burn everything.
Is it far enough away from the other buildings?
Yeah,
So it'll go out on its own?
yeah, it should. I mean, if you want to watch it all night, just to be sure, but it's probably about 30 or 40, maybe even further feet from the next house, so decent distance between each home. Should be okay.
I'm gonna start making my way up towards the mayor's place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand up and follow.
I'll turn around as I'm walking back. Like, you might not like what I have done, but I've saved us a great heartache and headache, and I've given these people a little bit of a release. They were trapped here.
yeah, because when I think release, I think burn to death.
It's quicker than what they
I know you
choose to
think
do.
when you think of this.
Did the right thing, Lucian. It was either them or us.
Guys, you don't know the
It wasn't.
In a sense. In a sense, it was.
Why couldn't we have just taken it, knocked them all the fuck out?
I tried to talk to Rebus. They were going to try and hurt us.
With pitchforks and
With fire. I'm not defending Lucian. But what I am saying is that the seven of us have to travel together. So we either let bygones be bygones, or we can feel the tension between the seven of us for the rest of this journey.
It's exactly what the hag wants. She wants you all at each other's throats.
I agree
Guys,
with Tim Dell.
with all due respect, I shouldn't have said seven. This is between the six of us. We started this journey together, right? That was not a slight.
She's right.
I should know my place, yes.
That's
The problem-
also not what I'm saying, Gaius. What I'm saying is that you were not part of the beginning. We are the beginning, and we are also the end. So, let's go to sleep.
I'm already walking towards this.
So you kind of make the roundabout up the slant.
I'm staying at the place we were just at.
I'm walking us like slowly behind. Yeah.
Mayor's house. So just Barrett is staying behind,
Yep.
correct?
I'm staying where I am as well.
Okay, so you and Barrett stay behind. Okay. The rest of you head up the large two-story slanted roof wooden house. See the doors still open actually. See there's like that worn bench, it's thick and sturdy, sitting on the porch. See a pile of like ash next to a small pipe that's still smoldering a little bit. You guys go inside. Simple, rustic. You've been in there once, or maybe you didn't go inside either way.
I did find some herbs in there that you offered to us.
He's the one that gave you
The Brazier. Brazier.
the
My first brazier.
So inside,
The trainer.
you see.
Trainer brazier.
No, I remember.
So inside, you see like a large, long table, with like maybe 18, 20 chairs around it. Some of them are tipped over. All of them are kicked out. It looks as though like,
Yeah, it's time to get
and there was an abrupt leaving to the meeting, perhaps. So your kitchen area near to the entrance, and a ladder that ascends to the second floor. You see like an angled roof kind of sleeping area, basically. Large bed, sturdy, well slept in. Nothing fancy. Cabinets filled with clothes, things like that. Yeah, eventually you would come.
It's just the one bedroom?
Yeah. Fairly large main floor.
Lucian, do you have the power to put up another hut?
I can, yes.
I've slept up and take a watch.
Something that's necessary for the rest of us.
I agree.
I haven't watched the door.
The dining hall?
Have you rested?
Yes.
I'll stay at this one.
Right.
So you eventually put up the hut again. Let's get yourself settled.
I did, Tim.
I know. I wasn't defending you, either.
I know.
I just hope that someday I'm not on the other end of one of those, that's all. Any of us.
Not us.
Right?
But anyone else who can see. Anyone.
Okay.
I'm like setting up to prepare a hut and I don't know what to do. Like,
Do you need me to move this chair for the hut, or?
I'm gonna go very zenfully, just get right back in the ditch. No, not a moment.
Oh, but I guess everyone needs to be inside that. Right?
Yeah, so
You're gonna
Barrett and
wait for everyone else to show
Kushagra
up.
wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to come in later, basically.
right. But I don't know. Yeah, sorry.
Good.
Good.
So you two? So you're sitting before this burning building. Eventually, like, the flames start to subside as most of the wood is turned to ash.
I mean, I'll let you say first what you'd be doing.
Just watching it burn.
And I'd be going over to I don't even remember his name. Charlie.
Oh,
The mayor.
The mayor. The man who spoke calmly and dutifully and tried his best to keep his flock safe. I'll kneel down, and he was a dwarf, right? Just gonna, I know nothing of the dwarven gods. I don't know what words should be said, but you didn't deserve this. You were a good man. You fell doing what you thought was best. Close it, even if he has eyelids, I'll close them. Yeah, it's probably not gonna
Oh my
get hit by a fourth level fireball. Let's go. There's two minds that were. It's like Kushagra is not happy with this, but like Gilman's like super stoked on that fireball.
It was pretty sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, Kushagra's not having a good time with this. This is like a senseless loss of life. I'm used to fighting in my family, but this is the first time that I've felt at such odds with my own new family. Heartborn.
That's the first time it's ever been said.
No, we
No, I'm saying we're ignoring that one.
Oh, you have a point of inspiration.
Aw.
I mean, if I'm not doing this in like any sort of secrecy, so like this is all out in the open.
Yeah.
If you want.
I'm gonna go over. I'm just gonna. You're kneeling down by him, right? I'm just gonna put my hand on your shoulder.
It's obviously like prayer, like
Yeah. I believe that different circumstances mean you are cut from a similar cloth.
What do you mean, different circumstances?
I mean, I only know by the brief introduction that you told us about your siblings that you had a message from, but I feel that your growing up wasn't pleasant.
Had a very luxurious summer. And by all means, it was pleasant. It was never harmonious.
Was your brothers and sisters adopted?
We are all adopted, yes. I mean, we had our turmoils in our family. And until this past few days, I thought I had found a family where we all shared similar ideals. I know now that every family is going to have these moments where there's differences in what we believe should happen. I don't know. I know that I need every single one of you to get out of this swamp. I know that if we are to reunite the Hajun with Mora, I don't know what we're doing.
We're supposed to bring it to Mount Kadal.
We're going to succeed in a task like that and overcome this hag. And we need every single one of them. This is bigger than me and
it's not what I signed up for.
this isn't what I thought I was coming to this island for either. It's hard. I don't think I can sleep in that house tonight. I know in the morning I'm going to have to shake hands with my fellow adventurers and carry on. Because what else can we do?
We
Have to
can
carry on.
try to give them as best of a burial that we can.
For the Count and for the Mayor at least.
You fucking dummy.
Deal with the rings. I think I can manage that. I think I have a shovel on me, actually. I do not. Oh, what I do? It's in my backpack.
Someone bought a shovel. I
Spade is spade.
just watched it today, actually.
Sure did.
Random.
I said the guy at the blacksmith was like, "Do you want the one in here or this one?" And I said, "What's the difference?" And he said, "Well, this one's in my right hand." And this one's in my left."
Oh, good.
And I said,
Fucking Wayne.
"Okay."
Poor shovel never stood a chance.
Poor shovel. Maybe.
I don't have a shovel. I don't know where it is.
It's probably in the bags.
The shovel was for you, actually.
Yeah, I think he has it. It's not. I write down everything that I put in the
Yeah.
sack.
Then? Sure was.
There are like some
Sure was a
bones
shovel.
and things
He
like
has-
that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go real basic and grab a femur and start digging.
Plenty of those around.
Basic.
Real basic.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a femur. Start.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
It will take.
That's alright.
Yeah, you haven't completed a long rest still yet, so you know.
I I have my crowbar. I'm gonna do that with my crowbar.
Oh, you guys are gonna
I have
be
a
at
crowbar
this
too,
all
but I
night.
think the femurs wait. So maybe that instead. And just as
You will be used to dig your own hole.
So as
I'm just sitting out on the step after the hut is made.
Okay.
I'm sitting on the step.
Oh, the hut's not made yet, correct?
well, assume that by the time you do that, it'll be made.
Oh, sorry. My question is actually though, you're not gonna make it without burying a shower inside of it, right? Sorry, I literally asked this earlier,
Okay.
and
They were just sitting there.
They're still back at the burning hut.
We
So
also hadn't spoken. Like I can't about
no, I know, but Tim literally asked earlier if you were gonna wait to make the hut ready.
For the people that were coming up.
So you're still waiting. How long did you want to wait before you started?
Wait to see Davina if I look outside the door and see that they're digging.
Like from this vantage point, you can see everything. So
So what's going on?
so assuming all that, Tina.
It's fine to
Yeah, that's good to clarify.
No, I'm just sitting.
I don't
Okay.
want to deal with the consequences of my actions. Just
To get some fresh air.
I'm sticking with Lucian.
Guys just puts his arm around you and kind of like comforts you. Goes kind of like head to head a little bit. If you need to be
I gotta
alone,
make my way to the
I will see what I can find around town in the meantime.
It's probably not a whole lot.
Just the one building is.
And all the citizens.
So, as you guys dig well into the morning, burying the bones of individuals, Barrett, if you're going to help,
Yeah.
I'll give you some inspiration as well.
I just wanted to finish mine. The best. If I could go right back into it, if I have to start it over.
Yeah, it would still be like a few hours until morning, but
Okay.
eventually, are you sleeping as well?
I
Davina?
already had my rest.
Yeah, you're good. And yeah, you've been out.
I'm kind of staying up. Keep it.
Okay. We'll pass and the sun will come up as you guys are kind of like wiping sweat from your brow or what have you, as you kind of like pat the last that you can manage down. As for like a covered grave. You feel the warmth of the day already beginning. So long rest. And you guys roll me a Constitution saving throw.
One hit point max.
Okay, you're okay.
No
No exhaustion,
Well, 24 hours. It depends on when you cast the spell.
No, it wasn't.
but you're exhausted.
So
Okay,
yeah,
so neither of you are
yeah.
physically exhausted.
Have you had a way to did you say the last words to these things?
I tried to say the words that they would have wanted to hear. I don't know if they're well. The only words I have is, I'm sorry that this happened to you. You deserve better. Here we are. You below ground and us above it. Equally as unsure of what to do next.
Mother always asked me to guide them onto the journey. Seems I don't know anymore. I'm just gonna kneel down and I'm gonna say what my mother always said during funerals. Nita, please guide these souls back to your dark embrace. I'm gonna stand back up.
So as you guys kind of side by side looking over the 20 or so mounds, the buried, one by one you guys wake up inside morning comes. That's where we'll end our session for tonight.
Wow.
Mini-World Masters Heart of Mora is recorded in Chibuktuk, in Mi'kmahi, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. This territory is covered by the Treaties of Peace and Friendship, which recognizes Mi'kmaq and Wolastoqiyik title and establishes rules for what is to be an ongoing relationship between nations. We are all treaty people, and proudly support working and cooperating together to create a peaceful community where we can all live our best adventure.